Trust me, they are.
It is the dumbest internet site with the worst writing, the worst ideas for stories. But for some reason, they've convinced some people in some newsrooms that they care about what they write. But everyone I've talked to over there is a stone-cold moron.
Mm-hmm. That's what I say. If you have a low IQ.
People know I'm not one to name call. But they're just dumb.
Yeah, they are dumb, and their headlines are crazy. And by the way, the Breitbart has like the greatest website, the way you guys do the headlines, and you get the news up there very, very fast. I want to delve more into your book after the break, and I want to delve into how you guys at Breitbart do this every day. It's amazing. We're talking to the great Alex Marlow, his great new book, Breaking the Law, Exposing the Weaponization of America's Legal System Against Donald Trump. It is thorough, it is readable, and your eyes are going to pop out of your head like Nancy Pelosi. You can get it at Amazon. You can put them back, though. You can get it at Amazon.com, any retail store. We'll be right back.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell, definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free timeshare exit information kit. 800-761-0000. That's 800-761-0000.
Paid for by Wesley Financial Group. Now that I'm a dad, I can't stop thinking about what would happen to my kids if something happened to me, like losing the house or not affording college.
Yeah, that used to keep me up at night too. It's why I finally got life insurance from Ethos. It's 100% online. No medical exams, just a few health questions. I got $2 million in coverage for around $2 a day.
I never realized it was that simple. Get your free quote at ethos.com/talk. That's ethos.com/talk.
Rates may vary. Bill monthly. Sample rate 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy non-smoking male.
Last season, your Roswell Coyotes once again brought home the championship.
The Roswell Coyotes are your 5A state champions.
But last season was last season.
Are you ready?
Welcome to Roswell Coyote Football on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM and online at ksbptv.com.
El Amigos on the steam. Midfield. 40, 35, 30, 35, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Coyotes.
Tonight, your Roswell Coyotes begin the 2025 season taking on the Tigers of Los Lunas High. Coyote Football on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM and online at ksbptv.com is presented by Amigo Machinery, Artesia General Hospital, Aubrey Pest Control, Central Valley Electric, Eastern New Mexico University Portales, and ENMU Roswell, Moppin and Brown Dentistry, Pecos Valley Equipment, Roswell Seed Company, Trustmark Roofing, Trans Aero Medevac, the National Championship Air Races in Roswell, Dion's Pizzas, Salads, and Subs, Farmers Country Market, Fulkerson Plumbing and Heating, National Furniture Liquidator, Richland Dodge and Richland GM, Plateau Wireless, Roswell Honda, Wakefield Oil Company, and Tate Branch of Roswell. Now, on to the action. But first, a word from our sponsor.
Hi, my name's Chance with Trustmark Roofing and Windows, and here's what you should expect during your window inspection. Upon my arrival, you'll receive a 15-minute courtesy call letting you know I'm on the way. Once I'm in your home, I'm going to be checking for moisture indication, functionality, and any kind of energy efficiency improvements to the inside and outside of your home. After my inspection, I'll give you my professional opinion, and then you can decide whether you want a no-obligation quote. Myself or the office will contact you to set up a date when I can show you my products and options to best suit your needs. So when choosing windows, choose Trustmark Roofing and Windows. Our goal is to give you a 5-star service and get you what you deserve, and that's the best.
At TrustmarkRoofPros.com.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first.
Wakefield Oil Company is a name you can rely on with full service at the pump the way it used to be. You can expect service in just 15 seconds. They offer bulk fuel and oil services and even diesel exhaust fluid. Wakefield Oil Company will deliver to farms, ranches, dairies, the oil fields, and more with dependable service you can count on. So the next time you need service or delivery, go with the name that locals have trusted since 1983. Wakefield Oil Company, 311 South Virginia in Roswell. Let them earn your business.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to KSVPTV.com and 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM. This is the home of the state champion, Roswell Coyotes. I'm here, Art Sandoval, with Jeff Lynn. Coach, good evening, sir. How are you?
Good evening, man.
Hey, man, week one of New Mexico high school football, and I tell you what, before we do anything, before we start talking about tonight's contest with Los Lunas, you know, you're coming off a state championship victory. That was a big deal. It was very emotional for Roswell High School, for the community of Roswell. Hey, let's go back for just a moment and talk about that state championship game versus Artesia.
Yeah, it was a great game. I mean, I thought our kids came out from the get-go and really got after it. That first drive, you know, we took it down and scored. Jacob broke a long run, and I think that kind of set the tone for the whole day. Just a great day. Offensively, defensively, we played really well, and it was great for our kids to experience that. It was great for our fans to experience that, and just a great day for our community. It's just a lot of fun. I mean, anytime you can win the last game, it's a great feeling.
The last game of the state championship, let's put it that way. So, yeah, Coach, once again, congratulations to you and to the Roswell Coyotes and to this fine community of Roswell, New Mexico. So, kind of a big deal, and let's go ahead and switch gears real quick, Coach. This year's, you know, the 25-26 school year, and I tell you what, this summer we've had the opportunity to come over and do some summer ball, and tell you what, one thing that I want to talk about is our spring game that we had in May. You think that was beneficial too?
Oh, yeah. That's one of the best things the NMAA's done in a long time is that spring game, that spring window where we get 2 weeks to practice in pads. It's great for our kids because they spend all winter in the weight room. And for them to be able to get out at the end of school, put the pads on, and have, you know, 9 padded practices and then a spring game, it was great for us. And it was great because we were able to kind of make some decisions on some kids, get them in the right spots. And then they can go through the whole summer program in their correct position if they're going to play all year. Sure. So it's been really beneficial. One of the best things the NMA's done, and super excited about what we got accomplished.
You know, one of the things that I noticed in that spring game, it was free admission. I tell you what, I thought it was a Friday night. It was fun not only for media, it was fun for me, it was fun for you, fun for the kids, and fun for the community. And I tell you, one of the things what I liked about the game, as you mentioned, everybody was in positions that they're, you know, the potential positions that we're going to play in the upcoming year. And then, of course, at the end of the game, you had a big barbecue. The Booster Club had a big barbecue for everybody in attendance. That was kind of a big deal.
Yeah, that was cool. I mean, we just wanted to finish off by you know, having a barbecue, letting those kids break bread together, kind of a team building thing. And then we sent them on their way for 3 or 4 weeks and got away from each other and gave them some time off, and then came back July 1st and got after it. But it was really good experience. We're going to continue to do that. Really thankful to our school district and our administration for allowing us to do that, because some school districts don't allow their coaches to do that. So really thankful that our kids got that opportunity, and it made us better. We're better tonight because of what we did those 2 weeks in May.
Sounds good. All right, Coach. Well, New Mexico high school football, week one, the Roswell Coyotes, the defending state champions. I understand we got to get past that, but we have an important contest tonight, the Los Lunas Tigers. Let's talk about Los Lunas tonight. What's going to happen tonight? I mean, with the schedule we had last year, we didn't get that opportunity really to play them due to that lightning storm. And so how big of a game is this between Roswell and Los Lunas? And tell me your opinions of the Los Lunas Tigers.
Well, they're really good. They're really good offensively. It starts with their quarterback, number 4. He returns. You know, he had an 80-yard run against us last year for their score. He's a really talented kid. He's mobile, and he can throw the football. So it starts with him. We've got to find a way to contain him and keep him. And then they've got good backs. They've got good slot receivers, a good receiver number 3 there who's their primary target. Just a good side, and they're big, really big up front on the offensive line. So it starts, you know, they want to run the ball. They're about 75% run, 25% pass. They want to pound the rock and see if you can hold up. And then they like to take shots in the passing game. So we've got a lot of experience with Coach Hennington. You know, we played him when he was at Belen. We've played him here at Los Lunas. So they're one of the teams that's remained consistent on our schedule. A lot of people will drop us the last couple of years because they didn't want to play us anymore because of whatever reason. But they've been consistent. They've been the one consistent to always play us. We're super it's a proud program. And we got our hands full tonight offensively. Defensively, they're really aggressive. I mean, they're blitzing. They're coming from all different angles. They play a lot of man coverage. And that's really difficult in the first game because, those live reps against the heat, you don't really get that a whole lot. So we've got our work cut out for us against them defensively. They're really exotic, really bring a lot of heat, and so play a lot of man coverage. So we're going to have our eyes up. We're going to have to be in our zone. We're going to have to do a good job blocking tonight if we're going to come away with a win. And then the third aspect is special teams. We spent a lot of time on special teams, and I think, we've got a chance tonight to maybe make a play in the special teams, and that might break this game wide open. So just a really solid football team, proud program, well coached, and we've got a lot of history with them. So should be a good game.
Yeah, and I meant last year, the Lightning Storm. It's actually been 2 years ago since we had that, as opposed.
No, it was last year.
It was last year.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Those days, we're getting a little older now. We're getting it mixed up
Yeah,
a little
yeah,
bit, but hey, it is what it is. So, Coach, okay, let's switch gears now. Let's talk about the Roswell Coyotes. Let's go offensively, defensively. Some of the changes. I mean, last year we lost. Correct me if I'm wrong. Senior-wise, we lost 30 or more. Is that correct?
We lost 31 seniors last year. Great group. Super proud of those kids. Love all those kids. I mean, they're off doing big things now. But we bring in another senior class of 32. So, and the thing is like people talk a lot about are you getting complacent? Are you resting on your laurels? Are you are your kids still hungry? Well, in our program, a lot of these kids don't get to play until they're seniors. A kid like Olin Ingram. I mean, he didn't get to play. He probably could have played on 90% of the football teams in the state. But he had to play behind Matt Castillo. And, a kid like Olin Ingram's paid his dues. He's hungry. He wants to make his make his impact felt. I mean, we've got kids like that all over the place. I mean, Nathan Lujan, he played behind A.B. Toscano last year. You got Daniel Borrego, who played behind Noah Lynn and Dominic. I mean, they're just kids that, they as juniors they gotta play backup roles, and as seniors they get to step in and be, leading characters. And so, people talk about why you complacent. Are your kids still hungry? Those kids are hungry. They haven't got to play as much as they would in other programs, and so they're excited for the opportunity to get on the field and play. So I think we're hungry. I think we're ready to go. You won't see a whole lot of difference offensively. We're going to run what we run. We have a system here, and we believe in it, and so we're going to continue to do that. Defensively, we obviously lost Joe Fortner, but me and Coach Lovato are going to take on that role, and we're still going to play a 4-2-5 and just kind of pick up where he left off. So some turnover in the coaching staff, but that's okay. We dealt with that last year as well and did all right. So just excited to get this thing kicked off and ready to roll.
Sounds good. Let's. We talked about losing 31 players. Let's talk about the offense side of the ball real quick. Some standout names. Everybody's always talking about the quarterback position. Let's talk about the quarterback position for the Roswell Coyotes. Luke Lynn?
Yeah. So my youngest son Luke will be our starting quarterback. First Lynn to ever play quarterback. We're all, the rest of us Lynns are linemen, and so he's going to be the first one to carry the torch at quarterback. Big kid, 6'3", 215, can run. Excited to see what he can do. Excited to see as a dad and as a coach. Excited to see what he can do. Our running back position, Rendon Duran and Nate Lujan, they'll step in there. Two talented kids. Kind of excited to see who kind of pick up the mantle and run with that. Good receivers, Isaac Gonzalez and Olin Ingram and Kobe Sanchez that's a good receiving core. Excited about those kids. Noah Estrada, probably our best offensive football player. He's going to move into our H-back tight end role. Excited about him. And then the one area where we return a lot of kids is our offensive line. We return 4 of the 5 offensive line starters.
Big deal.
So that's a big deal. And those kids are big kids, and they're, they've kind of got a mean streak to them, and I'm really excited about that group. So offensively, I think if we can kind of get going tonight, I think we'll be all right.
Okay, defense side of the ball, any big names?
Defensive side of the ball, we lost 8 there. We returned 3 in the secondary, so that's a good place to start. Nick Anaya, Isaiah Aranda, and Joaquin Bolaños will kind of hold down that secondary as returners for us. I really like our linebackers. I like Cannon Ramage and Jonathan Ellis. I think those kids can really step in there, and I think they got a chance to play really well. Our defensive line, that's where we took the biggest hit. 3 of the 4 signed scholarships to go to play college. So we're going to replace that with Ethan Lopez and Daniel Borrego. Excited about those two. They're big kids that can move. They're physical. And then at defensive end, David Gauman played a lot of snaps for us when Mason Greathouse was hurt last year. So he steps in there. And then we still kind of have a bit of a question mark at our rush end. But hopefully we get that figured out tonight. But I think we're playing good defense. I think that this defense has a chance to be really good. Another kid, Kyle Williams, he really had a good scrimmage against Centennial. So excited about that group. We'll see how they grow, see how they get better. And see
speaking about getting better, Coach, last Wednesday, the Roswell Coyotes traveled on to Reynosa and then took on the Centennial Hawks. I mean, of course, that was just an inter-squad or a scrimmage game, and there was a lot of positive things that happened there offensively and defensively. A good Centennial Hawks team, but as far as the Roswell Coyotes are concerned, you're pretty satisfied with the performance that happened up in Reynosa. Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean, they scored 2 touchdowns. We didn't score any, but I thought it was a good scrimmage for us. It was back and forth. I mean, nobody dominated the other. Right. I mean, it was a good competitive scrimmage. We got out of there healthy. And we got better. I mean, we got better. Centennial's a really good football team. They're really good up front in the offensive and defensive lines, and our kids need to see that. So, it was a good experience for us. Glad we did it.
Week 1, Los Lunas. Let's talk about the schedule throughout the year. Since this is week 1, our first interview together, I know the community, the Roswell Coyotes, the fans are excited. They kind of want to know what the schedule's like for this year. I know we have 3 non-district games as of right now, and then, of course, the district play starts 4th week, 7 teams. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, it's the exact same schedule as we played last year. We open here with Los Lunas, and then we play Alamogordo, and then we got Hobbs. And then all 6A opponents, and then we jump into our district, which is 5A. And our district's probably the most competitive district in the state, so nothing new there. Okay. I think, these first 3 games will surely get us ready for that district schedule, and we like our chances. Sounds good, Coach. Well, you have family all over this state of New Mexico, Texas, all over the United States. You want to say hello to anybody? Yeah, first? Man, just my brother in Texas and sister in Arkansas, Mike Martin down in Dallas. I mean, they'll all tune in tonight. Like, we got a bunch of fans that watch these games, man. I don't know what our viewership is, but I heard it was crazy for the spring game. Oh, it was nuts. I heard we had a bunch of views. So just really excited that we're partnering with KSVP again, and the opportunity to watch these games for people who are out of town. I think it's a great deal, and we're just super appreciative. And it's amazing. I get texts from all over after games. From I got a text last year from Florida from one of my former players. He was watching us play. So it's kind of cool that they still tune into these games, and we're super appreciative of KSVP and the Roswell Independent School District for allowing them to do this. And then we're thankful for Deion's, man. Like, Deion's hosting our pregame show. I mean, it's great. It's great, the community support. And, these kids work awfully hard. And I think it's sad when we go to other places and they don't have the support that we have. Those kids work just as hard as our kids, but they don't necessarily have the support that we have in this town. And really the support in southeastern New Mexico. And I think it's great that, our community does what it does. And super thankful for all that. Yeah, we just had a meeting last week, and our producer Tanner Todd, that does a great job for KSVP. We were talking about some of the things along with Gene Dow and Kelly and I. As far as KSVP is concerned, and all the viewers for KSVP, I think we had over 1 million viewers on KSVP. That's kind of a big deal. Yeah, it's a huge deal, man. So it's nationwide, and so I appreciate your comments with that, and appreciate Gene Dow and Tanner Todd, our producer, and all the crew of KSVPTV.com. And 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM. Well, Coach Lynn, is there anything else, sir, that you want to say in closing before we close this out? I know you're excited to go in there with your kids, get ready to rock and roll, and it's almost game time. No, we're just excited. We're going to unveil our new fourth quarter hype song. Yes, sir. So if you haven't heard that yet, I mean, the student body voted on it, and so we're going to crank it up at the start of the fourth quarter so we get a little bit wild. So that'll be something new. But just excited to see that sea of red, man, get back out there and take the field, higher ground, the fight song, all that stuff, all the pageantry of Roswell Coyote football, man. It's a lot of fun. So just super excited, super blessed to be the coach of this program, and looking forward to a great season. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Head coach Jeff Lynn. You're watching KSVPTV.com, 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM. We're also going to be on Facebook and YouTube, and we're just minutes away from kickoff. We'll see you here in just a bit.
Attention homeowners! Fulkerson Plumbing has an August special that's too important to miss. This month only, take advantage of their whole home plumbing inspection and water heater flush. Now only $149 for homes up to 2 bathrooms and $249 for 3 or more bathrooms. They'll check all the plumbing fixtures for leaks, damage, and corrosion. Plus, offer special repair discounts. Right Fit members save up to 20% while non-members still save 10%. Don't let hard water cause major issues for the plumbing in your home. Protect your investment. Call Fulkerson Plumbing today, 575-221-9772. Can't wait. The Trans-Aero Helicopter Medical Evacuation Response Team gets critical care to you fast. No matter how remote the site, when every second counts, trust the fastest lifeline in the sky, Trans-Aero Medevac. Proudly serving Southeast New Mexico and West Texas. Flown for free thanks to the partnership from the City of Artesia and Trans-Aero Medevac. Life support by Air.
Welcome back to the Roswell Coyote pregame show. Now time for your Roswell Coyote Player Spotlight.
My name's Rendon Duran. I'm a senior. I play running back. My parents are Nikki and Craig Duran. My favorite subject in school is English. And my favorite thing about being a Coyote is the brotherhood that we've built around here.
I'm Nicholas Anaya. I'm a senior. I play free safety. My parent is Janet Romero. My favorite subject is economics. Favorite thing about being a Coyote is the brotherhood.
My name is Allen Ingram. I'm a senior slot receiver. My parents are Josh and Ashley Ingram. My favorite subject, I'm gonna have to say my ag classes. And my favorite thing about being a Coyote is the life lessons and memories it brings.
My name is Colby Sanchez. I'm a senior. My parents are Steve and Jennifer Sanchez. My favorite subject is probably my ag class. My favorite thing about being a Coyote is the brotherhood and all the opportunities that come with it.
My name is Isaac Gonzalez. I'm a junior. I play outside receiver. My mom is Beatrice Mendiola. My favorite subject is my ag class. My favorite thing about being a Coyote is the bond and the brotherhood.
My name is Isaac Ruiz. I'm a senior. I'm a manager. My parents are Vanessa Alvarado and Jerry Gonzalez. My favorite subject in school is, I kind of like economics. My favorite thing about being a Coyote is being a part of the team and having the energy.
That's your Roswell Coyote Player Spotlight for tonight. Pre-game show continues right after this.
Access to the right treatments makes all the difference. Artesia General Hospital's Infusion Center provides IV therapy and biologic treatments, so you don't have to travel far for care. Expert infusion therapy right here in Artesia. Call 575-736-8256 today to learn more.
Good evening, Coyote Nation, and welcome to another season of Coyote football. Kelly McDonald here with you, and I've got, as my partner tonight, Coach Ernie Lujan. Coach, welcome to another season of Coyote football.
I'll tell you what, I couldn't be more excited about it. You know, coming off a state championship, got a lot of kids coming back. We really look good. I'm excited for this season, no doubt about it.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this day for a long time. I mean, as you mentioned, the season ended just the way you wanted to last year with a victory over the rival Artesia Bulldogs in the state championship game. But now it's time to go back to work. No more time to enjoy that one. Now it's time to work towards the next one, and that's exactly what Coach Lynn, this staff, and these boys are going to do and try to get going tonight. Tonight's opponent will be the number 8 Los Lunas Tigers, coached by Greg Hennington. Last year they went 8-3, 6-1 in district. A very good team, and I say number 8. That's in the Max Preps poll. We have a couple of early polls here. They are ranked number 8 overall in that poll, and in the state, they are ranked overall, number 10, number 8 in the 6A classification. So this is not a district opponent or even an opponent in the same class, but this is typical the kind of pre-district opponent that Coach Lynn likes to have, a quality opponent. And we were talking pregame, partner, and this is a good football team, the Los Lunas Tigers.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And you can take a look back at years past, even when, way back in 2018 when we were playing for a state championship. This is who we had to beat. We had to beat Los Lunas for a state championship back-to-back years, and then they moved up to the big schools. And after that, this is a really good team. Every time when we've played them, last year was a little bit different because of the lightning cancellation, but this is a very good team. It's going to test our, and I don't want to say young Coyotes, but a varsity inexperienced Coyotes, being the fact that we had 32 seniors last year.
Yeah, I believe it was 32, and you lose that quality and that quantity, and what you're going to have is you're going to have kids that are old. I mean, old for high school, juniors and seniors, but like you said, not just tons of experience. The one exception will be on the offensive line, where we returned 4 out of 5 starters from last year. The opposite side of that is the defense, where we return only 1 starter from last year, and that is linebacker Joaquin Bolaños, and we'll be talking a lot about Joaquin tonight and through the course of the season. I want to go ahead and mention the polls a little bit earlier, and I want to look at the Roswell Coyotes, and I like this position in the poll despite losing all those seniors. They are ranked number 1 over the Artesia Bulldogs, despite, a lot of people thinking Artesia maybe has more coming back, and, they're always a quality program. Some people just say, hey, put Artesia number 1 in the preseason every year, but I think you got to beat the best. Yeah, you got to beat the champs to be the champs.
I agree.
And so I like Roswell being here number 1. And in looking at some of the other preseason stuff, Luke Lynn is getting a lot of attention despite very little experience at the varsity level. He is preseason the number 1 ranked quarterback in 5A football, which surprised me a little bit. But this kid can play.
Yeah. And well, last year we have a collegiate player, which is Jacob Palomino, playing at here at NIMI, playing football over there. And it's kind of hard to beat somebody at that level. And at any other, I would say, 4A school, you have Luke Lynn probably starting, if not sophomore, guaranteed last year as a junior. So definitely Luke Lynn, he has the size. He definitely has the arm. He also is a starting pitcher for the Roswell Coyotes. And this guy, he can really lay it in there if he needs to. The one thing I did notice last year when he was in there, when we kind of blew people out, he learned how to lower the shoulder. He's not a little guy. He is he is a solid 6'3", if not close, pushing it on 6'4", and he is a solid 200+ pound kid. And that is definitely somebody that you're going to have to reckon with if he decides to turn the corner and try to get those extra 2 or 3 yards. And he's one of those kids that can hurt you with his arm because he's so powerful with it. And at the same time, hey, he may not be the fastest quarterback in the state, but I promise you he will get those 2 or 3 extra yards just because of his overall physicality.
Well, absolutely. I mean, you look at him warming up, and we saw him in the pep assembly today at school, and it's. Sometimes you look at a team and you say, that your quarterback's your biggest kid, and that might not be a good thing, especially 5A, 6A football. Yeah. But I'll tell you what, it's not going to be a problem this year. Luke Lynn, I mean, you look at him down there for the coin toss. He's huge. Yeah. I mean, he's a big kid. You're right. He might be 6'4". He's every bit of 6'3". He told me he was looking to put on a little weight in the off season, and I think he did that. I think he maybe put on maybe 15 pounds.
Yeah. Quality weight too at that. Quality weight.
Right. And so like you said, when he turns the corner, or if they need a calls his own number in short yardage situation, he's going to be hard to get down. He's a load. Yeah. So that hopefully will work to our advantage. All right, partner, I'm going to have you. Oh, they're not doing the coin toss. I think they are. Anyway, I want to have you watch the coin toss, and I'm going to go over starting offense and defense for you right now. We're going to start with the defense and start with one of the corners. The left corner is going to be number 21, Isaiah Aranda. He is a senior. At the other corner, it's going to be the junior, number 25, David Fresquez. Along the line, it's going to be David Galmond, senior defensive end. He's going to wear number 15 this year. That'll be different for you David Galmond fans, but a lot of experience from David from last year. One of the defensive tackles is going to be number 38, Ethan Lopez. He's also a senior. The other tackle is going to be Daniel Borrego. Got some work in rotation last year at the defensive line. He's a senior, wears number 78. And the other defensive end is going to be number 51, Jake Amador. He is a junior. Going to go to the secondary now. Or finish out the secondary. We did the corners already. One safety is going to be number 3, Nicholas Anaya. Nick is a senior. And the other one is going to be Kyle Williams, and he is going to wear number 9, also a senior. The linebacking core is going to be led by junior, I have that wrong on my sheet, senior Joaquin Bolaños. He's going to play the Sam linebacker this year, switching over from the Mike linebacker position he played last year. He wears number 11. Jonathan Ellis, number 34, is a junior. He'll play the middle, the Mike linebacker position. And number 32, and this is a name you're going to hear a lot from Coach Lujan, Coach Sandoval, and myself this year, Cannon Ramage, number 32, senior will linebacker. We talked about him last year, and I remember Coach Lynn saying that, for all but a handful of teams in the state, Cannon Ramage is a starting linebacker at any school in the state. You just couldn't get him on the field last year because of the depth he had. All right, and they are out there looking to do the coin toss. We'll go over the offense now, starting with the offensive line. Left tackle is going to be number 54, Isaiah Trujillo. He is a 5'10", 260-pound senior. Next to him will be the left guard, C.J. Kennard, and looking to play at the next level, so he's excited about this season. He wears number 74, 5'9", 285. Edgar Sotero is going to be the center. He wears number 50. He's a senior. Daniel Chavis Gonzalez, number 72, is going to be the right guard, 5'10", 260-pound junior, I believe. Emmanuel Sanchez will be the right tackle, wears number 77. And now the receivers, Colby Sanchez returns. He's going to wear number 5 this year. He's going to be a wide receiver, 5'8", 150 pounds. Diego Sanchez will be the tight end. He's going to wear number 8. He's a senior. Backfield lead running back this year is going to be Nate Lujan, number 22. A lot of high expectations for Nate. Going to get his number called quite a bit. In the slot is going to be number 4, Alan Ingram. He's a senior. The fullback, moving from tight end last year, is going to be number 14, Noah Estrada. He will play fullback, but he will split out quite a bit and be definitely a factor in the passing game. And, of course, the quarterback will be the senior, Luke Lynn, 6'3" and 200-plus, we'll say. They don't have the heights and weights in here updated, and we are ready to go. It looks like the
Los Lunas won, and they deferred to the second half.
Okay, so that's what I assumed, but thanks for the verification there.
Yes, sir.
All right, back to receive. Looks like it's going to be Alan Ingram. And back there as well is that Kyle Williams, 28, I believe, and then number 6, and that's Isaac Gonzalez, junior slot. And Isaac will be on the field, too. He's not listed as a starter, but he's going to get some reps as well.
He was out there as a sophomore and made some pretty good plays as a sophomore as well.
All right, we are ready to go.
Left to right.
Los Lunas is going to kick it, and it will be received at about the 10 by Ingram. Ingram.
He has a lane.
Oh, he's got a little bit of an opening.
He has a lane.
Down the sideline, past the 40, and a good return to start the season for Alan Ingram. And good field position for the Coyotes as Luke Lynn and the offense take the field. And we will see. Coach, this defense is going to have to show me. You know, I've been praising the defense for years, and last year's defense was, a historically good defense.
Yes.
So they're going to have to show me. They're going to have to show me here.
State, yeah.
So I'm looking for maybe some shootouts this year with the Roswell Coyotes.
I agree with you, Coach.
All right, here we go. Luke Lynn in the pistol. He's going to hand the ball off, and it's going to be Nate Lujan, and he's going to pick up 1 or 2 maybe up the middle.
They give him 2.
So a little pedestrian to start things off. No fireworks right off the bat. Sometimes you look for a play action, trick play, to go for a big hitter right off the bat.
But with this offensive line, returning 4 guys, I promise you they're going to definitely drill it down the backs of them and kind of just set the momentum with the way they go down and just run. That's my opinion.
Second Nate from the 42. Sanchez in motion. Now they hand the ball to
there it
Lujan.
is.
He's got a little room on the outside. He's got to make one guy miss.
Shake and bake.
And it's going to be a first down for Lujan as they back him up. Whistle stops the play, but first down for Nate Lujan. Going to give him 12 on that, yeah, all the way to the Los Lunas 46. So first down of this young season.
Great read by Luke Lynn right there. It was a replay. And he let it go, and Nate did his thing. He's a fun guy to watch. He's a real fun guy to watch. I watched him for the past 2 years on JV, and he is one of those kids that you just firecracker and can go off at any time.
Oh, and
there's Isaac.
That's Ingram, actually.
Oh, sorry. I do apologize.
Olin Ingram with the little, and that's a reception. That's a pass. That's a forward pass. So
2 yards right there.
2 yards. It goes down as a completion as he just kind of flips it forward to Ingram coming across the formation. But another first down, 2-yard gain for the Coyotes. And that's a play we've seen for years here. That's been in the playbook for a while. Now we got 2 receivers left. Lujan in the backfield. From the pistol, and here's the pitch to Lujan. Not much room, but yeah, good cut. He's going to pick up about 6. Going to bring up 3rd and a long. Well, we'll see 3rd and 3. Maybe he just got 5.
And if you take a look at Lujan out there, he's not the biggest guy out there. I tell you what, but he has one huge heart. He is fun to watch. He's not going to be taken down easily at all.
Well, last year they listed him at 5'4" and 137. So when you say he's not very big, that might be an understatement. He comes out of the game here, and Joaquin Bolaños now the back, and this might be the big dog.
There we go. What are you calling this year?
I like the big dog.
Big dog, I like it. Okay,
let the big dog eat here. They're going to try and get short yardage here.
Let's see. I bet you Luke is going to carry. Oh, man.
And that's a
delay of game.
Delay, and that's on the inexperienced Luke Lynn. He's moving Joaquin in the backfield, and it's ticking down to 0. And let's see, are they going to? I was going to say maybe Coach Lynn called a timeout, but I don't think he'd want to use one there. Now the big dogs probably come out.
Yep.
And they do.
3rd and 8, long 8.
Well, and that's disappointing because I really wanted to see. I wanted to see that big dog, but we'll see it before the night's out.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
All right, they go back to a more standard formation here. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right.
Got a tray set.
And now he better get this one off. He's going to delay it again. And
run it. There we go.
Keep her on the option and very close. I think he'll have it. First down yardage for Luke Lynn.
Good spot. 8 yards.
Well, like you said, he's not the fastest ball carrier in the state, but he's not going to be easy to get down just because of the sheer size. And you're going to see that a lot. Good decision on the option there.
He actually looked like he was going down about a yard short, and just his torso kind of carried him over top. Another 2 yards or so.
Now an empty set with 3 receivers left, 2 to the right.
Uh-oh.
And
looks like Los Lunas is coming with a blitz right here.
Look to see that arm. He can just flip it out of his hands for 40 or 50 yards.
Yep.
And he's in trouble.
There's the shoulder.
Yep.
Was he able to get back to the line of scrimmage?
No, it's going to be a loss of 2.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, loss of 2 on the play. But I'm okay with that because he's not trying to do too much. He's not throwing a ball he shouldn't throw. And, a 2-yard loss sometimes can be a gain when it's not an interception or a bigger loss.
Playing on the opponent's side.
Right.
You definitely don't want to give up anything that – we got a timeout coming from Coach Lynn right here.
Yeah, didn't like something he saw. So we'll take a timeout, too, with 7:26 if they stop the clock. 7:25 remaining here in the first quarter. No score. Roswell and Los Lunas, KSVPTV.com and 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM.
Now's the time to get a great deal on the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. Professional-grade mowers, durable sidekick utility vehicles, and versatile compact tractors. It's the equipment you need to take care of your land. Right now, get select L2502 series for as low as $21,999 or $325 per month.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
right, welcome back. Coyotes use their first timeout of the first half as we have a scoreless game approaching halfway, right at halfway through this first quarter. And second and long for the Coyotes in Los Lunas territory. Lynn is going to hand the ball off to, is that Bolaños?
It looks like Hoover.
Oh, Hoover, okay.
I believe it's Hoover. Trying to see what number that is in the backfield. That is number 18.
Yeah, that's Logan Hoover. So Logan Hoover with the no gain on the play. The rush for none yards, as the great John Madden used to say. It's going to bring up third and long. But they are in that part of the field where, you know, it's too close to punt, too far to, he might punt it actually, depending on the result of this play. Lynn back to pass. He's going to take a shot down the field.
Oh,
He's
we got somebody open.
And
he was going for Allen Ingram.
yeah, looking for Ingram down the sideline. They are going to punt this. Ingram had him beat, had a couple of steps on him, and Lynn, a little more air, a little more farther down the field, and that's probably a touchdown.
I agree.
But, you know, when Lynn was in the game last year, he was tending to overthrow those, so I think that maybe is a little bit of an adjustment for Luke.
A little bit in his head right now.
Yeah, they'll connect on that. Yeah. So the punter is going to be Nick Anaya, senior cornerback. And watch him warm up. He doing pretty well in warm-ups. He'll be kicking from about the 40.
A quality snap from Elias Lujan. I got to throw it in there.
The long snapper.
Go get it.
Oh, look at this. Look at this roll.
There we go. Great kick by Nick Anaya.
Absolutely. That is see, the ball was on the 38, and it's going to go down to about the
3.
The 3. So a 35-yard punt is exactly what you want in that situation. So great job on special teams. A perfect snap from the long snapper.
There we go.
And a nice kick with a favorable roll for Nick Anaya. So he starts his punting career positively. And now this defense. This, to me, the biggest question mark of this young season for the Coyotes.
I agree. But they did get a lot of mop-up time when it came to last year. They did get a lot of varsity reps. Now, we were winning, you know, close to 40 points by the time. And right there, we have a tackle with Joaquin, the first one there. And
yeah, gang tackle there. It's number 20. And this extensive varsity / JV roster, that's Jagger Casillas. And he's a junior, and he's a pretty good one. They're expecting a lot from him. We'll do the Rolling Stones reference for Jagger later in the broadcast.
What number was that?
Number 20, I believe. Or 22. 20. Oh, and there's the fake, and it's going to be taken down by number 9. That's Kyle Williams out of the cornerback spot, I should say, and Nick Anaya in there as well. And it is
3rd and 2.
Yep, this is a big down.
Yeah, 3rd and 2 on their own 12-yard line.
Yeah, and I look for Caden Reese to try to get this with his feet. Let's see what happens. And
you're right. He kept it. And a big takedown by Kyle Williams.
Wow. Tackle for loss for Williams.
Tackle for loss.
Loss of 2 back to the 10-yard line, and that will bring up a punting situation for Los Lunas. If they're midfield, they might go for it on 4th and about 4.5, but you just don't do that from your own 10.
That was a great play by Kyle Williams coming out from the safety position.
Right.
Safety position. He came up and read it and made that play and made a quality tackle. Now, I had the pleasure of coaching that guy his first year ever playing.
Is that right?
A lot of these guys, I was able to coach these guys as the first year ever playing. And it's fun to watch them, how they've grown and progressed and hopefully get a W tonight, huh?
Absolutely. Great first series for this inexperienced defense. We're not going to call them young because they're really not. And we got a delay, and they're going to back them up 5 yards, and that's not what you want. Your punter's already standing in the blue of the Goddard end zone, and now he's going to be standing on top of the letters instead of at the bottom of them. And boy, anything can happen here. Bad snap.
Skip it to him. First snapper from a long snapper. Oh, there it was, short. He got it off, and it is not a quality punt.
Not at all. That bounces at the 28. He'll get you. You know, I want to see Nate pick that one up. I want to see him pick that one up. But that's all right. Nate Lujan was back to receive the punt. And reminds me a little of Castillo from last year.
Yes, sir.
The little guys that are dangerous returners.
Firecracker, too, right there.
Yeah. But the Coyotes will have good field position for their second offensive possession. They'll be 1st and 10 at the 49.
Great first series for the defense.
Oh, absolutely. Great statement series against a quality opponent. 4:25 remaining here in the first quarter. No score. Roswell and Los Lunas here on opening night at the Wool Bowl. Lynn in the backfield with Lujan. He's going to pitch it to him, and Lujan, not much room, will not get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose one.
Yes, sir.
So good defense by Los Lunas. Los Lunas is big. You know, just the sight tests, they're big, you know. And you look at the
quality team, 100%. They're returning 20 plus juniors and seniors that played last year, and they're a quality team, no doubt about it. And it's going to be a smash mouth type of game.
All right, here we go. 2nd and about 10.5 from just over midfield. Lynn in the pistol. He's going to throw the screen this time out to the right, and that is number 6, Isaac Gonzalez, the aforementioned. He's going to pick up, going to give him 3. He might give him 4, depends on the spot. But it'll bring up 3rd and long again for the Roswell Coyotes. So I'm looking for Luke to send this one down the field. Not a run, not a pitch, not a read option, and not a screen.
Yeah, we definitely got to push it down just a little bit.
But nobody out wide. They got the little bunch formation here on the left.
Los Lunas had a rush going, and
actually,
we have
it's
a
the
lane.
big dogs.
We have a lane with Joaquin Bolaños.
Goodness.
Joaquin decided to lower his shoulder right there at the first down marker. That is a gain of 10.
12, I would say.
All right, 12. Here we go. I'm with it.
So they went ahead on long yardage on 3rd down and put in the big dogs. And I think the thinking there is, partner, that you put them in on 3rd and 8, you're leaving them in if they don't get it.
Yeah.
You know, and you're trying to pick it up with that group again. But they're leaving them in here on 1st and 10. So maybe we'll see more of this big dog package. There goes the major shift. 3 guys to the right. They'll all have to get set. And now the play clock under 10. See if they just follow Luke.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. There it is. Good block by Joaquin. Great block by the extended line, receivers over there.
Yeah, the big dogs putting the wood to those big defenders for Los Lunas. Just a 3-yard gain, but that's intimidating.
Yeah,
because that's a lot of beef coming at you.
Yeah.
And now the big dogs come out. Some of those big dogs, Isaac Gonzalez. No, that's not Isaac Gonzalez. Or we have 2 Isaac Gonzalez. Nope. We have to figure out who number 38 is. I'll have to check my other roster. All right, 2nd and about 7. Lynn in the empty backfield this time. He's going to look over the middle.
Noah Estrada with a big gain. That is a touchdown. A 33-yard touchdown from Luke Lynn to Noah Estrada.
So like you said, Noah Estrada, the starting tight end last year, but this year he's a starting fullback. But in that empty set, he shows off those stripes as a receiver. And perfect pass from Lynn across the middle. And Noah does the rest. First touchdown of the season for the Coyotes, and they lead 6-0. Let's see if the sophomore, Ben Vera, the lefty kicker, it's up, and it's good. Coyotes lead Los Lunas 7-0 with 1:42 remaining here in the first. We're going to take a break. KSVPTV.com, 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM.
The ultimate Wi-Fi experience is now available to you thanks to smart home Wi-Fi with Plateau. Get fiber to home technology 100 times faster than average household internet speed. Plateau has multiple plans and options to fit your family. With Fast, get true 100 megs per second download and upload speed. With Faster, get true 500 megs of download and upload speeds. And with Fastest, you get 1 gig. Learn more at plateautel.com. Get the speed you need with Plateau. Tried, true, trusted.
All right, welcome back to Coyote football. Luke Lynn to Noah Estrada for the 33-yard touchdown, and the extra point is good. And that makes it 7-0 Roswell. Here in the first quarter, 1:42 remaining. And Vera now with his first kickoff of the season. And we'll see how he does there. He did a good job as a freshman kind of splitting duties with Francisco Lara.
Yeah.
Last year, they got a big leg.
The story to get here is a great story. We'll have to tell that one time later on in the game. But his story to get here was absolutely awesome.
And he kicks it short. It's going to be fielded at about the 18. And a little hesitation. And
24-4 and
game tackled
18.
at the 30. So Allen Ingram, who's going to play a lot of offense as a starter and on the kick cover team, and he makes the play along with, it's like Patrick Tarin and others. And now we're going to see Gabriel Villegas, senior, checking in. So they're going to do some rotating on that defensive line, as they often do.
Yeah.
To great success in the last few seasons. All right, here we go.
Bunch.
Here's the pitch, and not much room. They string it out in minimal gain.
Great pickup coming from the safety again. We have Nicholas Anaya and then Joaquin as well.
Yeah, Caden Reese pitching it out to number 20, and that's Jagger Casillas, I believe. And good job extending it, showing the speed of that defense. Linebackers and secondary getting in there. Brings up second and about 8 for Caden Reese. Looks like he might be changing the play. And they're going to run it again. He's going to hand it off again.
First one right there, number 38. And Cannon Ramage.
So Ramage on the stop up the middle.
There it is. Ethan Lopez is number 38.
Yeah.
Ethan Lopez.
And it's not on
he's transitioned from over offense last year to defense this year. And he's one of those staple points, I believe, that's going to be on the defense all year.
Yeah,
So
he's listed as a starter. He's going to rotate in there with other guys. Mentioned Villegas was rolling in, but yeah, Ethan Lopez moving sides of the ball, but doing a good job. So third and about 4. And we'll see if the Coyotes can get another stop. Here's going to be a nice throw and completion to the 47-yard line.
Isaiah Aranda on the tackle, so low out there.
And that
Little
is
curl route.
Tegan Gonzalez on the catch. So first down of the game for Los Lunas. And you can just see they're solid. I mean, they're gonna be.
They're big. That offensive
big.
line is a big offensive line. I'm
Yeah.
looking at them, and they make us look real small. They do.
Well, we've been so spoiled by that D line for the last 2 years.
Yes, I agree.
It was like a JUCO D line. And here comes Caden Reese. And it's gonna pretty good carry on first down, about 4 yards to midfield.
Nicholas and I on the tackle, as well as 15 number. David.
That's
David
Galmond. And that's going to do it for quarter number 1 with the Coyotes leading 7-0. We're going to take a break and be right back for second quarter action here from the Wool Ball. KSVPTV.com, 106.5, Roswell's Talk FM.
Roswell, your used car dealership is here. Tate Branch Roswell. Come experience the Tate Branch difference. We've got a huge selection of quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs, all at great prices with big discounts happening right now. And here's the best part. Every single used vehicle comes with our lifetime powertrain warranty at no extra cost. It's all backed by friendly hometown customer service that puts you first every time. So don't wait. Head to Tate Branch Roswell, 2000 West 2nd Street, and drive home happy today. Tate Branch Roswell. Come experience the difference.
All right, welcome back to the Wool Bowl, where they need to turn on the lights as the shadows overtake the field. But haven't done that quite yet. It is 7:22. Not quite sunset, but they need to get those lights on so there's no awkward transition. Coyotes lead at 7-0 on the touchdown throw from Luke Lynn to Noah Estrada, 33-yard strike on the crossing route. And the tight end turned fullback makes good, breaking one tackle and then taking it to pay dirt. And now Los Lunas back on offense. They've taken the ball to midfield with 1 first down, looking for their second first down. They got second and about 5. Well, we're going to call it 4.
Long 5. I'd say 6.
Yeah, I guess it is 6. I was thinking the other way, but they switched sides of the field. So here they go, and it's going to be the keeper. And
great tackle.
Look at that.
Number 21, Aranda, coming in and making a absolute great stop.
Absolutely is right. He shot in there like a rocket and just absolutely made a great tackle, limiting the gain to 1 and bringing up a third and about 4 or 5. We'll call it 5. So a gain of just 1 on the play.
Is this 4 down territory for Los Lunas, you think?
You know, it's a judgment call to me.
It's early.
It's early in the game. It's early in the season, you know. Yeah. You're on the road. I think it's how you feel. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. It's 3rd and 5 now.
Here we go.
And now the defense looking for a stop.
And we are pushing them back.
Yeah, it's going to be a much harder third down now because that is the 3rd delay of game of this young season. So these quarterbacks, and the kick, 2 by quarterbacks and 1 by the kicking team for Los Lunas. But yeah, you gotta manage that play clock.
You know, and it's different. You know, I mean, things get a little bit crazy whenever you got the play coming in and going out versus practice.
And now it's going to be a pass. And downfield, and good defense by Nick Anaya. Yeah, he was with him the whole way, running with the receiver. Good ball right to the receiver, but he just wasn't open.
We had number 3 running down the field, though, wide open. So that's something that's going to be looked at.
All right, so it looks like they're going to punt on 4th and 10. Line of scrimmage is the Los Lunas 46, and we'll see if we get little Nate to get his hands on this one. Yeah, let's see if he can. Now, the previous kick was so short that it was hard to return. I thought he could have picked it up, but that kick was much better.
That's way better, but they maybe illegal procedure. I'm not sure what happened down here. Maybe he wasn't set, not sure, but they're going to move them back. Something happened.
So they'll make him kick it again. And for Nate, now he sees what a good kick looks like, where he needs to go. So he's going to anticipate another kick right there. So he's going to move 5 yards up or so. He knows he can back up a few yards if he needs to. And get a little help from his special teams coach over there. All right, here we go again. And here's the punt. This one not as good, but Lujan is going to let it bounce.
Oh, grab it. Oh.
And that is going to roll all the way to the 1 foot line if they want to, and they do. And that ball will be downed at the 1 yard line. So that's going to be a 54-yard punt.
Yeah, that's
no return. And
it didn't look pretty off the foot, but it did the job.
It did, and I want to see Nate get in front of that, field it like a shortstop. Yeah. You know that's a lot of real estate you're giving up.
There.
Yeah,
20, 30 yards, fair catch that, and even just kind of maybe lay down with it. Boom.
Well,
caught it like a baby, and
I think
keep it 20 yards plus.
I think you're a little too conservative there. All right, so that puts the Coyotes in a bind. Looks like, are they starting off with the big dogs here? I guess not. They got their regular personnel. But Lynn will snap it. He'll get the ball about a yard deep in his own end zone. And is this going to be a 4-inch penalty?
Oh, we're moving it.
Oh, it's on the defense. So the defense.
I didn't understand the ref's sign.
I don't know why you stop the play. If they're offsides, I mean, can't you run a play there and get a free play? Either way, it's going to be 1st and 5 at the 5.
Which is better for Kyle.
Oh,
it gives
way
them
better.
A little bit breathing room.
A little. You know, a sack doesn't necessarily, or a short loss doesn't necessarily get you the safety.
The handoff to
Hoover.
Number 18. Number 18. Yep, Logan Hoover.
Okay, so Logan Hoover with a
gain of 2.
Yeah, 2, maybe 3. Let's give him 3.
We'll give him 3.
And I'll tell you what, 3 yards on 1st and 5 at your own 5 is huge.
Yeah.
That's huge.
That puts you in a very, very manageable second down.
Yeah. You need to get a first down or two here to try to flip the field a little bit. But now they're going twins left, twins right with Nate in the backfield. We're going to have to come up with a nickname for Nate.
Nate Dogg is always the
Okay. All right. Now Luke can take off with it and get the first down.
There's his shoulder. He didn't have the speed, but he had enough speed to get outside, and next thing you know, he's gaining an extra 4 or 5 yards with that shoulder being pushed down. So that is a gain of 7 or 8. I gave him 8.
I think it is 8 yards. It's going to be out to the 16-yard line, and you know that's the advantage of having a big quarterback who is willing to lower the shoulder and deliver some punishment instead of just taking it.
And last year helped him out greatly whenever he would come in there, and because he wasn't that type of quarterback up until last year.
All right, here we go. Here's a screen.
Around to Isaac. A great block by number 5. Great block. Who is number 5?
That's Colby Sanchez.
Colby Sanchez. Great block right there. Allows Isaac Gonzalez to get outside for a gain of 8. And that's what you need. That's what you need is guys that are willing to go out there and do the little things just like that.
Well, an experience paying off for Colby. You know, he's played a lot of football. He was a big part of that championship team last year, so he can, you know, he knows what to do in those situations. So here we go, second short, second and about 3 from the 23-yard line. Coyotes get out from under the shadow of their own goal post. And now here's the option in the pitch. And here's Nate down the sideline, still on his feet. And a big gain there out to the...
Gain of 10. Gain of a 10.
Yeah, we'll say 10, out to the 36-yard line.
And even though he may be a little guy, he is definitely someone that's not going to go down easy. He is a powerlifting state champ.
That's about a 13-yard gain, actually.
Okay. All
so
right, well,
let's make sure we give
credit where credit's due. I agree.
So 1st and 10 now at the 36. Single back. And now they're looking to throw and open and completed.
Whoa! Where's the
Isaac Gonzalez and the unnecessary.
The extra throwdown while he's out of bounds. He caught it, secured it. That is a 9-yard pass.
Yeah, 9-yard completion, but we're going to add 15 to that on the penalty as Isaac just walked out of bounds with it, and then he got the WWE takedown applied to him. But he'll take it for 15 yards, I bet. He don't mind.
No.
Tough kid. So that will move the ball well into Los Lunas territory, all the way out to the Tiger 40-yard line. 8:44 remaining here in a 7-0 ball game. The defending champion, Roswell Coyotes, on the move here with Luke Lynn in the empty set this time. 3 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Lynn takes the snap. And
again, they go back to the same play and another touchdown. Back-to-back plays. Back-to-back touchdowns when it comes to that same play.
Exact same play, exact same personnel. And that's Noah Estrada this time for 40 yards.
40 yards.
And the touchdown. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? They'll go to that well until the water runs dry.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And Noah Estrada with the little tight end crossing route and just no answers from the Los Lunas defense. It's 13-0 with 8:35 remaining. And Ben Vera to attempt the extra point, and
is it blocked? It might have been blocked.
I think it's good. He punched it through just inside the right upright. So the Coyotes lead 14-0. We're going to take another quick break here. KSVPTV.com. Your state champion Coyotes will be back on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced state-of-the-art dentistry.
All right, welcome back to the Wool Bowl, where the defending state champs, your Roswell Coyotes, jumped out to a 14-0 lead against the visiting Los Lunas Tigers.
Can we say they found a rhythm?
Well, I think you can say they found a rhythm offensively, and you know, the defense with 2 pretty good possessions as well, forcing a 3 and out and then, you know, giving up some ground, but then, you know, bend don't break, and they do force the punt. So here's Vera kicking off. Another short one will be received at the 16, and a pretty decent return.
24. And
that's Patrick Tadine.
24. And that's 2 times Patrick's been on the tackle.
Well, and same for Allen Ingram.
Yeah, Allen Ingram, yes, sir.
So,
great job by seniors.
Yeah.
Seniors going down there, and that's what you need. The guys stepping up, doing the little things properly. They get in there, they get the opportunity, and they make plays.
Well, it shows you how valuable Allen Ingram is. I mean, he's a starting slot on the offense, but he's so valuable in the kicking game that they put somebody else out there. So here we go, and a little room up the middle, and that is number 20, Jagger Casillas.
Taken out by Kyle Williams.
Wild horses taking him right through the middle of the Coyote defense. I'm going to throw Rolling Stones every time Jagger carries the ball. I'm going to put him out there.
I'm okay with it.
All right.
Yeah, you got to say Jagger though. Jagger. I got moves like Jagger. Here we go.
All right, 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line, and another run,
Great
not
play.
as successful this
with
time.
a cleanup shot. Number 32, Jonathan Ellis. Sorry, Cannon Ramage was first on the play, and then Kyle Williams came and cleaned it up.
Yeah, and Williams is playing fast tonight.
Yes.
Showing that speed for sure.
And then we got our rotation of the defensive linemen.
Yeah.
Give it a break.
2 starters coming out.
There you go.
2 rotation guys coming in, and we'll talk about it as the season goes on as well. But Coyotes lost their D coordinator from last year, and this year it's I think it's Jeff Lynn.
Yeah,
he's taking it over. Oh, and a good decision by the quarterback, and he'll make something out of it. Easy. Hold him up. Don't throw him down.
Joaquin Bolaños on there.
Yeah, Caden Reese made the right decision on the read option there. Kept it himself, and he's a big running threat. Probably every bit as much as he is a passing threat.
I agree.
Max Prep says he's one of the premier quarterbacks in 6A. Last year passed for 1,000 yards and 14 touchdowns, ran for 769 and 8 more scores. So, I mean, he'll get you one way or the other.
Yeah.
So you got to be aware of Caden Reese. But so far, so good for the Coyotes. I think they've done a good job here with him.
I think in the scrimmage, Centennial had a quarterback very similar, a lot bigger, but very similar to what we're facing today. And it was a great look for us defensively to see that Centennial quarterback.
And they're going to hand the ball to Jagger again, showing the moves.
Joaquin was first on the play. Kyle and Elias Lujan.
All right, Lujan getting a little work in on that D-line rotation. How big is Elias Lujan these days?
He is 6'1", solid 6'1", and 205 pounds. He still doesn't make his dad look small, but
give him time.
He's a big boy.
All right, here's the throw, and wide open up the middle. And nice catch by number 10, and that's Robert Pino, the slot back senior.
25 on the tackle, 25.
And you see how Reese can get you with the arm as well. Lefty quarterback. He's not just a running quarterback. He can throw it, and he showed it there. Had a Coyote defender reach up and nearly get the fingernail on it, but perfectly placed ball. And now inside the 10 are the Los Lunas Tigers looking to answer. They're trailing Roswell 14-0 here as we approach the 6-minute mark here in the first half.
And a double pull to the outside.
And Jagger,
great play. Great tackle by Kenny Ramage. Coming through, shedding the block.
Yeah, just
coming from underneath, making a great play.
Just kind of grabbing him by the shoulder pad and throwing him down, and that's really nicely done. They're going to rotate Gabe Villegas in the game now.
This is where your bend don't break mentality comes into play. They're in the worst spot whenever they're on the 9-yard line with the first down. That's the furthest you can get without getting the first down, and let's see what the defense can stack up right here. And they're going to take a timeout. Los Lunas will.
All right, we'll take one, too. Los Lunas threatening inside the 10, but Coyotes lead 14-0. 5:23 left in the first half. KSVPTV.com, 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM. Be right back.
Now's the time to get a great deal on the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. Professional-grade mowers, durable sidekick utility vehicles, and versatile compact tractors. It's the equipment you need to take care of your land. Right now, get select L2502 series for as low as $21,999 or $325 per month.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
All right, we are back at the Wool Bowl. Coyotes lead 14-0, but the Los Lunas Tigers threatening. They got second goal at about the 8-yard line. Coyotes looking for a goal line stand here to try to keep the Tigers off the board. It's been a little bend, don't break for the Coyotes defensively here in the first half. They are still pitching the shutout, but in danger of giving one up here as Los Lunas calls a timeout.
I'm looking at Los Lunas keeping it on the ground and keeping it in the quarterback's hands right here. I promise you. That's what I'm thinking.
And
that's
procedure.
Is it?
Yep, and they're going to back up and make it. Going to make it second and about 13 to go now.
Makes it a little bit harder right there, especially not being able to make that first down. So, like I said, it was a very tough spot whenever you're in the first and goal at the 9 or 10, and you can't reach that first down, and then it hurts even more whenever you are getting pushed back beyond that 10-yard mark.
Well, and they kind of shoot themselves in the foot there. You know, second goal from the 8 is certainly much more manageable than this, although you open up your pass plays a little more with a little more room in the end zone. Open up the playbook a tad. They're going to keep it on the ground.
Quarterback keeper. And
nothing.
Joaquin Bolaños and then Kyle Williams
again
coming in and making a great stop. Joaquin was first on the show, and Kyle comes in and makes a great hit. Lower half, shutting him down right where he hit him.
All right, we've got holding on Los Lunas. Let's see if Coach Lynn takes that penalty or if he wants third and goal at the 13.
Third and goal at the 13, or
I think he's going to take it.
Or second and goal at the 23.
Yeah.
Eesh. I would take it.
Let's see.
He declines it, huh?
Does he?
Oh, yep, pulling.
No, they're taking it. Yep. They're taking it. They're going to take
I can hear the cheerleaders right now. Take him back, way back. That's what I heard just now.
I'll tell you what, that's a tough call for me. I don't know if I, but that's, I'm not gonna question Coach Lynn on that one.
Why would you? He's a state champ. He's a state champ. I tell you what.
The defending and 3-time state champ. Yeah, he is.
He kind of knows the stuff, I guess you could say.
Well, I'm happy to question him. I've done it for years.
There we go. I'm with you on it.
Usually to, my detriment.
Keep him on his toes, huh?
So now empty backfield for Caden Reese, and he's looking to throw it, and timeout called by Coach Lynn. So let's take another one.
Right there.
All right, 4:55 remaining in the first half. Coyotes lead 14-0. KSVPTV.com, 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM. All right, we are back after the timeout called on defense by new defensive guru Jeff Lynn. And
we're in an empty set, but we have 7 guys on the offensive line looking to block. You're going to try to sneak somebody out? Oh, he's just running it.
No, he's going to throw. And flag in the secondary as it's finally wrestled down inside the 10.
Well, and then a late flag coming in as well. I don't know if that's just to support the first flag, but
yeah, that was unusual. That's usually going to be on the defense.
There may be offensive linemen down the field. I didn't see
Or it could be some kind of pick set in the secondary. I don't know. They're deciding right now as we have a herd of zebras at the 10.
And I couldn't get anybody that was on the tackle because there's 12 guys on the tackle, and we only allowed 11 on the field. We're only allowed 11 on the field, but there was 12 guys making that play over there.
A couple of those guys tackle for 2. So now we got a lot of deciding going on here, and both coaches, whoever doesn't get this call is not gonna be happy because this is taking too long, and this is bad optics. Now you want them to get it right, obviously, but this is taking way too long. I mean, what did you see?
Yeah, you know, and then you got multiple flags out there, so you have to have at least 2 eyes on it, or it's just a comforting flag.
Well, you don't usually see that. I mean, you don't usually see one, and it seemed like the second one came in
real late.
Yeah, well after the other. So we have holding on the defense, and we have personal foul on the offense. Okay, so we have
a 10 and a 15.
Yeah, so what they'll do, I believe, in this situation is the second one is going to be after the play. So the 5-yard penalty
halfway
is marked off. And it's not halfway because it's 5 yards and it's outside the 10, and then the 15 is going to go. And the play will count. The down will count. If I'm...
Yes.
Well, no.
Because they are assessing the penalties. They are assessing the penalties.
Well, but they assess the holding penalty, which would be an automatic first down. So it'll be interesting to see what down it is here.
Let's just say third. Let's just say put third up there. We'll be okay.
They're going to say it's still second down. So it's going to be second goal from the 21. So a little extracurricular by Los Lunas after the holding downfield by the Coyote defense. So here we go now, one back set. It will be Jagger back there.
Empty set. Looking
And
for a
it's a
screen.
screen.
And a great
and
read by
Bolaños.
Joaquin Bolaños.
My goodness.
Absolutely untouched. Read it perfectly and was there for a tackle for loss, a 3-yard tackle for loss on top of that. That was an absolute great read by Joaquin Bolaños.
Yeah.
Sorry, I get a little excited when linebackers make plays.
No, that's fine. That's and we need to be excited about that play because Joaquin was all over that. I mean, he knew his assignment, he knew what he had, and he had the guy coming out of the backfield on that play, and he played perfectly for a tackle for loss, as you say. Now it's third and goal from the 24, and we are at 3:45 now remaining in the first half. So this is a big down.
Yes, huge down.
And play clock down to 0.
There it is.
And they're going to back them up again. Wow. And, you know, you see this first game of the season, second game of the season sometimes, but this is too many for a program and a quarterback who's this good, in my opinion. You can't have this. That's a third one.
Yeah.
Well, I take it back. One was on the kicker. That's the second one on Caden Reese and Coach Greg Hennington. And I'll give them equal, blame for that. But now it's third and goal from...
Because there's not a lot of plays you can call from here. It's not like you're going through a play, but like, let me find the one.
Well, I mean, you can take a shot at the end zone and then make your kicking decision. But he's going to take off. He's got room, but not room to get all the way in. And he is tackled at about the 16 by the team picture. And that will bring up fourth and goal from the 16, but that's big.
34.
Because if you have a kicker you trust, and here comes new personnel, so it looks like they're going to try and kick one here.
So I got Ellis and Borrego, and then a host of Roswell High players. This isn't a chip shot, but we got to see the first time we see a field goal right here. Let's see
33-yard attempt here, and the kicker is number 24, and I'll have to look. Looks like that is Nathan Martinez, the junior. Kick is up, and it is good from 33 yards. So Nathan Martinez, the junior kicker and punter, is good from 33, and that makes the score 14-3 Coyotes. And the Coyotes, we're going to stay here. We've had lots of commercials with all the timeouts, and they tend to come back from those kind of quickly. So we'll just stay here. 2:38 remaining here in the first half. We're in the second quarter. Coyotes lead 14-3. I think that's still a win for the defense.
That's exactly what I was saying. It was best case scenario. Best case scenario that they kick a field goal.
Yeah.
They were on the 9-yard line, and it was a quality kick, 30-yard kick.
Yeah, 33 yards. That's like I said, not a chip shot in high school.
And so the defense did play well. You know, there was some faulty plays on both defense and offense that moved the ball.
Well, the penalty
without being in play.
Yeah, the penalty cost them 10 to 12 yards. Yeah. But and that could have been, that's a much tougher kick if you move them back 10 or 12 yards. But still, I think pretty good by the defense. A great play on the screen by Joaquin Bolaños and just overall good defense. All right, so here we go with the kickoff. And it's going to be a high kick, be fielded inside the 5.
Uh-oh.
Fumbled
by Allen.
And now Allen is going to go down at about the 12.
So 7-yard gain.
Yeah, bobbled it, so not much you can do at that point. So going to have to go the length of the field here in 2 minutes and 31 seconds for this offense. We'll see what they can do. 88 yards to the red end zone on the south side of the field. But, of course, you got the option of just running out the clock. The Coyotes will kick off to start the second half.
Let's see what we're going to look at.
And
I say we stay behind the solid offensive line.
And we got a penalty on Roswell.
15 seconds left.
Yeah, it wasn't delay. He didn't indicate delay. I think it's some kind of illegal formation or something.
I didn't see the refs.
He gave one of these. So I don't know. I don't have my picture book, so I'm not sure what that signal was, but it will back them up and make it 1st and 15 at the 7. So even farther to go here.
They're making some moves right now, which maybe bringing a big set.
Yeah, they are, because Jonathan Ellis has just come in the game. Usually a linebacker. And that's Bolaños back there, right?
Yes, sir.
So they bring in the big dogs, just maybe playing it safe here near their own goal line, and Bolaños is going to lose yards.
He's going to lose
a couple.
5.
Well, they're going to spot him at the 2.
Yeah, he's losing 5 yards.
That's a big loss. Not what you want on 1st and 15 from your own 7 is a loss of 5. Now, are you tempted for some kind of quick kick on 3rd down here? If you don't get yards here, you let Luke punch one down the field and hope to catch him sleeping?
I don't know.
I've never seen Coach Lynn do it.
Yeah, I would take a look at that 3rd down. I mean, it's we got the guys. Wow.
Yeah, and Luke just pushing forward, trying to get a yard. Now, if I'm Los Lunas, I'm calling timeout, and I think he is. Well, not yet.
Well, we can run this clock down to about a minute if they do not. They're not calling timeout.
Boy, I would.
He's not.
But he's not. All right. So Coyotes will run this down as far as they can before they run this 3rd down play. It's 3rd and 19 at their own 3. As Luke Lynn was able to get 1 yard on that keeper, and I bet they just do that again. I bet they just.
I think they're going to call timeout right there. We're going to call timeout.
Yeah, they're going to make sure they use every last bit of that clock. Let's take a quick one here. 101 remains. Coyotes lead 14-3. We'll be right back. KSVPTV.com and 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM.
Roswell, your used car dealership is here. Tate Branch Roswell. Come experience the Tate Branch difference. We've got a huge selection of quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs, all at great prices with big discounts happening right now. And here's the best part. Every single used vehicle comes with our lifetime powertrain warranty at no extra cost. It's all backed by friendly hometown customer service that puts you first every time. So don't wait. Head to Tate Branch Roswell, 2000 West 2nd Street, and drive home happy today. Tate Branch Roswell. Come experience the difference.
All right, welcome back to the Wool Bowl. Coyotes going to run a play from their own end zone again here as they face a 2nd and 19 from their own 3-yard line. They've got to get all the way out to the 23 for a 1st down. And with just a minute and 1 second remaining. I'm shocked that Coach Hennington didn't use one of these timeouts there. Maybe he's waiting to see this play.
Yeah, I'm extremely shocked myself.
But it'd be interesting to see what they run here. Playing under center, not wanting to start in the own end zone, and they're going to hand it to Ingram. Ingram, barely. Nope, is going to say it's a safety.
You don't go backwards. You don't go backwards. That is a 4-yard loss.
I'll tell you what, that's I'm not crazy about a play that goes that much east to west in that situation. And that does count for 2 points for Los Lunas. And now
they get the ball back.
They get the ball back with just under a minute left with good field position potentially, as the Coyotes' free kick will be from the 20. Yeah, I think if the play before you're gonna just push Luke forward, then I think you got to do it again. I don't think you risk it there. If you have no intention of trying to pick up the 19 yards, then I think you got to play it safer than that. But easy to say up here.
Yeah, and at the same time, he breaks that tackle, he has a touchdown.
Well, he has breathing room for sure.
We could say that though.
Yeah,
because we could say, hey,
and the other
if
thing
he breaks
is
that, it's a touchdown.
And the other thing is, you got to extend the ball.
Yeah.
You know, you can't keep the ball that close to your body because he's getting tackled around the legs.
Yeah.
You got to extend the ball outside the goal line.
Just to get there.
Yeah.
Just to get to that.
Because you're going to get forward progress.
Yeah.
You have to keep that ball in the green and not the blue. But hey, like I said, it's easy up here.
Oh yeah.
Up here, it's a breeze.
Oh yeah.
Down there, it gets a little tougher. So here's Vera. He's going to kick from the tee. You can punt it in this situation, but we have a stronger kicker than we do a punter, I believe. So we will let Vera extend that leg from the 20. And just a decent return will put Los Lunas in good field position.
Striking distance.
Kicks it, deepest kick of the day so far. Fielded at the 30. Run out to the 40, the 45, the 50, before he's taken down in Coyote territory at about the 46 with 49.9 seconds left here in the first half. And now this is the first test for your defense.
56. He's not on the roster.
And it doesn't sound like Public Address has the number 56 on their roster either. So we'll get with Coach Lynn on that.
You know, and last time Los Lunas did take advantage of the legs of the quarterback. And so I think that they're going to probably spread everybody out, take a quick look, and he's going to pull it and run as far as he can.
What was the penalty?
I did not see that.
It was big.
I was trying to find number 56, which is not on our roster.
It's a 15-yard penalty of some sort that we missed. So that's going to back them all the way up to the 38, and that's a much easier test for this Coyote defense. They're going to run a little screen here, and it's blocked well but illegally as we get a block in the back or a hold from number 33 of Los Lunas, and that
Anthony
is
Castillo.
Anthony Castillo, the big junior tight end. 6'2", 255.
Yeah, you get him out there. He's going to definitely do some damage if he gets a hold of you.
Well, he got either a hold of him too much, and he did. So holding at the 40 will back him up to around the 30. It's going to result in an 8-yard penalty, but a huge swing as the play went out into Coyote territory. Instead, it's going to be first and about 18. And 43 seconds left here in the second half.
Got a trip set to the top.
Yeah, not enough time to run it now. And really the screen is tough too. Fakes the screen and now nobody open.
That a boy.
And nice job.
Bounce, did it bounce? Nope.
Yep, it did bounce. So that's going to be incomplete. And I'll tell you what, incomplete's probably better for Los Lunas in that situation. You don't want the 5 yards.
Yeah,
you
or
want
it
the
was
clock
like
to
3
stop.
yards
Yeah.
if he would have caught it because he was right there about to be tackled.
Yeah, you want the clock to stop there. And Los Lunas does have 2 timeouts, but they might need them down the field.
If they get a big play right here or even on third down.
Yeah, I mean, they've got 2.
And there's good defensive pressure coming in with the 4-man rush. So.
No, great job, and great job by the secondary on that play to keep everybody covered up, know where to go with the football. All right, here we go. Trips again to the right for Reese, and quick throw. And nothing doing. Oh, slips away from it.
Oh.
They had him wrapped up near the line of scrimmage, but play still going on.
Of Coyotes. That seems going to be hard to stat right there. Number 51, number 15, number 20.
And it looks like Los Lunas is content to just receive the second half kickoff down 9. See if they get one more playoff. 7 seconds left.
I'm going to recognize Jake Amador on that tackle.
And now they call timeout, so they do want the Hail Mary. Oh, no, now they're going to wind it.
What is going on?
They stopped the clock momentarily, but they're not going to get it off. And that is the half. So your score at halftime, Roswell 14, Los Lunas 5. And we will be back after this break. We're going to hear from some of our great sponsors, and we're going to show you the band and or the Angels in just a minute. Thanks for tuning in to Coyote Football, KSVPTV.com, 106.5, Roswell's Talk FM.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Roswell, and Ruidoso come together to provide you the support as one family. We are one family that share one goal, one opportunity at a time. We are One Eastern.
I'm Ben from Roswell Seed Company.
Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details. 2nd and Sycamore and 1309 Southeast Main.
Picture this. You're behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor. You're effortlessly breaking ground, moving piles of rocks just by moving a lever, and enjoying the sun as you clear brush across your pasture. We could keep trying to put you in the moment, but to really understand what this feels like, you just have to get in the seat.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Wakefield Oil Company is a name you can rely on. Wakefield Oil Company is a name you can rely on with full service at the pump the way it used to be. You can expect service in just 15 seconds. They offer bulk fuel and oil services and even diesel exhaust fluid. Wakefield Oil Company will deliver to farms, ranches, dairies, the oil fields, and more with dependable service you can count on. So the next time you need service or delivery, go with the name that locals have trusted since 1983. Wakefield Oil Company, 311 South Virginia in Roswell. Let them earn your business.
It's too bad the Eastern New Mexico State Fair doesn't have a category for weeds, because with all the rain we've had, they'd be giving out lots of blue ribbons. Hi, this is Ben Manette from Roswell Seed Company. We have powerful products to get rid of the hardiest weeds, and most important, we can tell you exactly how and when to use them to get the job done. Yeah, this year's weeds are certainly impressive, but at least they're green.
Hey CVE members, have you scheduled your no-cost home energy audit? If not, it's time to sign up. Call 575-746-3571 to get your name on the list for a free home energy audit. Weather stripping, new door sweeps, minor repairs, and much more. Start saving money and keep that purchased air in your home. Central Valley Electric Cooperative is happy to partner with Green Metal Energy for this valuable audit. Again, 575-746-3571.
All right, welcome back. Now for your halftime entertainment, we're going to have the Big Red Band performing. So enjoy that, and we will have stats after the break, after the band. Support the Big Red Band, folks. They're doing really well this year. Been listening to them practice in the morning, and in for a treat. So here they are, the Big Red Band, Dr. G and the crew.
Major, Senior Ivan Trujillo, Junior Valentina Ruiz, and Junior Destiny Torres. And your fans ready.
Did you know almost...
Hi, my name's Chance with Trustmark Roofing and Windows, and here's what you should expect during your window inspection. Upon my arrival, you'll receive a 15-minute courtesy call letting you know I'm on the way. Once I'm in your home, I'm going to be checking for moisture indication, functionality, and any kind of energy efficiency improvements to the inside and outside of your home. After my inspection, I'll give you my professional opinion, and then you can decide whether you want a no-obligation quote. Myself or the office will contact you to set up a date when I can show you my products and options to best suit your needs. So when choosing windows, choose Trustmark Roofing and Windows. Our goal is to give you a 5-star service and get you what you deserve, and that's the best.
What's up, guys? Jeremy Brola here at Roswell Honda, and we are ready for game day. Come down to enter our tailgate giveaway and win the ultimate game day prize pack. Registration is going on now till August 30th, and the drawing's at 1 p.m., so don't miss out. And while you're here, do not forget to check out some of our new inventory, like this 2025 Ridgeline that we have going for 0.9% for 60 months. We also have a great selection of used vehicles as well. So come see us at 2177 West 2nd Street, right here in Roswell.
For their customers, protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Everyone at Bob Reed Pest Control are trained and knowledgeable in the latest pest management practices, offering effective treatment plans for each situation. Bob Reed Pest Control. Find them online, BobReedPestControl.com, or call 575-623-5344. Serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
Check out some of the store-wide savings you'll find this week at your local Farmers Country Market. Select jars of Skippy peanut butter are $1.99 each. Select varieties of banquet frozen dinners are 2 for $3. In produce, select heats of fresh New Mexico green chilies are 79 cents a pound. Full cases are only $19.99 each. In the meat department, family packs of boneless choice beef bottom round steak are $4.99 a pound, and family packs of fryer thighs or drumsticks are only 99 cents a pound. These are just some of the store-wide savings you'll find this week at your local Farmers Country Market.
Sizzling summer sale, now at National Furniture Liquidators. Hot Labor Day sale event, now at National Furniture Liquidators. We know you work hard for your money, so why pay more? Store-wide savings on the most popular brands. Ashley Sofa and Love Seat, just $6.88 both pieces. Ashley Queen Storage Bed, just $4.97. Reclining Power Sectional, $13.88. Or an Ashley 7-piece dining room, an incredible $9.99. Big savings plus great financing options regardless of your credit. National Furniture Liquidators. When it comes to value, quality, and selection,
Nobody beats short.
Roswell. ENMUR's dedicated facilities and faculty provide an exceptional learning experience, from academic programs to behavioral sciences, business, health education, or technical education. ENMU Roswell offers a wide variety of certifications and degree programs designed to take your education and experience to the next level. Welcome back, students. Eastern New Mexico University Roswell. Worth the journey. Roswell's hometown university.
Welcome back to the War Bowl in Roswell, New Mexico, where Coyote Nation is pretty happy right now. 14-5. They lead the Los Lunas Tigers here at halftime, and we've got some stats for you. Partner, what do you got?
We'll start off with our defensive stats. We have a long list of defensive tacklers. We're going to start off from the bottom. I do not have number 56 on the schedule or on the roster, but he has a tackle. We have number 25, David Fuesquez, with a tackle. We have number 65, Elias Lujan, with the tackle. We have number 18, Hoover, with the tackle. Number 4, Olive Ingram, with 2 tackles. Number 24, Patrick Tarin, with 2 tackles. Number 20, Isaiah Avita, with 2 tackles. Number 78, Daniel Borrego, with 1 tackle. Number 51, Jacob Amador, with 1 tackle. Ethan Lopez with 2 tackles. Jonathan Ellis with 1 tackle. Cannon Raymond with 3 tackles. Isaiah Aranda with 2 tackles. David Gama with 2 tackles. Nicholas Anaya with 4 tackles and a tip pass. And then we have the big leaders with 6 tackles each and 1 tackle for loss for both of them. Kyle Williams and Joaquin Bolaños. Again, those guys are big ones when it comes to tackling. And then we get onto the offensive stats. We're going to go ahead and start off with our rushing stats. We have Nathan Lujan with the most rushes with 5 total rushes for 22 yards. We have Luke Lynn with 3 total touches or total carries, 14 yards. Logan Hoover, 2 touches with 3 yards. Joaquin Bolaños, 2 touches with 7 yards. Luke Lynn with 2 touches and 4 yards. And Olin Ingram with 1 touch for -4 yards. Now, the big plays that we're talking about, we're looking at our receiving. We have Olin Ingram with 1 catch for 2 yards. We have Isaac Gonzalez with 3 catches for 21 yards. And then we have the big numbers coming in from Noah Estrada. He has 2 catches, both for touchdowns, equaling 73 yards. And then you have the quarterback standing in for a total of 6 tosses for 90 yards and 2 touchdowns. So the offensive coming from 2 big plays, Luke Lynn and Noah Estrada, but obviously our offense and defense have been working very well together to keep us at a lead of 14-5 over the Los Lunas Tigers.
And there you have it. Thank you, partner, for the stats.
Sorry, I went a little fast right there. Had to make sure to get it in.
Yeah, we're trying to do things a little different with our halftime, trying to get some more airtime for our band, dance team, cheer team. So
very well deserved as well.
Yes. So bear with us.
Appreciate everyone who's doing that.
We will get it. We will get it going. It's the first game of the year for us too. So here we go. We got Ben Vera, the left-footed kicker, getting ready to kick off to the Tigers.
Can I give a shout out real quick?
Please do.
Well, I want to shout out Junior Estrada, Mr. Estrada, for holding down a great pep assembly today. It was one of the best ones that I've ever seen from the outside in, and it was really good to watch our student body really get into the hype of this year. Isaiah running him down.
And that is Casillas, the speedy Jagger Casillas, the junior.
Number 66 with the tackle. We have Facino Farin.
So just looking for a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, and they put Casillas back there to return the kick, and he returns it well all the way out to the 38. So
and he had Avita really on his tail the entire time, and just couldn't close that gap. And Avita's a fast guy. He's a fast kid.
Yeah, it shows the speed of Jagger.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. It is Reese in the backfield with Jagger Casillas, and Casillas will get the first. And see, I don't like that, and a lot of coaches do that. You just ran hard on the kick return, and you give it right back to him. I mean, let him get a little blow there. I mean,
well, he got met right in the hole by Daniel Borrego.
Yeah, I mean that's a big ask of a kid, if you ask me. So Borrego with a nice tackle. I'm not going to call it a tackle for loss. Gain maybe a few inches on the play, but it's going to be 2nd and 10. And now Reese.
Motion over. Number 33. Oh, we're bringing it back this way on a counter look.
Yeah, kept it, but not much there. He's going to pick up maybe 4.
David Gottman on the tackle with a little extracurricular coming from the quarterback.
Tigers? Oh, from the quarterback.
Yeah,
okay.
a little. This isn't soccer, so there's no reason to be kicking. You know. 3rd down in about 8, 7.
There's
a long 7, short 8.
Yeah, Reese is out of the game. They've taken Caden Reese out of the game, and the new quarterback is Luke Sermons. Coach's kid. So Sermon on 3rd and long. He's going to throw downfield. Dropped. Boy, had him.
It was a quality throw right there.
Real good throw by Sermons, right on the numbers, and I got to say that's a drop. I mean, it seemed to have both hands on it.
Nicholas Sanias was closing the gap, but there was a window right there, and it was placed perfectly by the quarterback, and that should have been a catch. So
yeah, that should have been a long gain for Los Lunas, and now they're in a punting situation. Although, with Reese as your punter.
You never know.
That's right, because he can take off and run, or he could throw it to somebody who's eligible. You got to be careful here on 4th and relatively short, 4th and 6th in the midfield area.
They are not getting set.
But now they're trying to run a player on the field, and it's too late. And play clock down to 7, and Reese will kick it.
And
And finally a return.
Oh, Isaac Gonzalez.
Get on it.
Isaac muffed the punt. He is one of those kids that if it's in his hands, something quality can happen. But right there, maybe the nerves got underneath him.
Well, maybe.
Sure.
I mean, I believe it was Lujan, the punt returner in the first half. So
no, it was. Was it
Gonzalez?
Yeah, it was. No, you're right. It was Lujan. You're right, Nathan Lujan, and it just.
So a little trouble in the kick return game for the Coyotes. Really one of the few dark mishaps. Yeah. So here we go. 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. We're early here in the third quarter. Coyotes lead 14-5. Still 10 minutes and change left here in the third. Here's a little screen out to Sanchez, and Sanchez breaks tackle for a minimal gain.
2 yard.
And that is, sorry, it's all in Ingram, isn't it? Yeah, it's Ingram. Sorry, that makes the stats harder when I call out the wrong names.
It's all right. It's all right. I was.
Don't worry. Keeping stats is easy, man.
Oh, it's easy. It's and you can take it to the bank.
Oh, yeah.
Everything I say up here is 100% true.
Absolutely. All right, 2 receivers out left, tight end to the right. This is one of the base formations for Roswell, and they're going to run it this time inside.
Great move by Lujan. But could not stretch it out.
Yeah, made a little head there, but very little. Maybe a yard.
I'm going to give him 1 yard.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 7 from the 23. And now you got to think it's passing down. This down and distance, this part of the field.
And like we say, it's a younger offense, but, they got some weapons. We've seen Noah Estrada. We have Kobe Sanchez. We have Allen Ingram.
And now you got Isaac Gonzalez out there split out wide.
That's shaking bacon on him.
So here we go. And it's going to be an inside screen. And was it caught?
It was caught for a gain of 1, and that was going to...
Yeah, 1, maybe 2.
Is that Isaac? That was Isaac Gonzalez.
All right, so...
We'll give him 2 yards.
Pass is complete, but it's going to be a punt for Nicholas Anaya. As it is 4th and 5 at the 25. So Anaya back. Perfect snap and a good kick. Will be returned, however, by Casillas, and he's dangerous. Breaks a tackle, breaks another, and finally taken down at the Coyote 45-yard line. So good field position here.
Number 10.
For what we assume will be Caden Reese. But
Noah Fuss on the tackle. Sorry.
Noah Fuss on
the tackle, number 10. Yes, sir.
Oh, so, okay. Oh, it was Janelle we couldn't find.
Yep.
But we do have Noah Fuss, so his first time we've called his name.
And we will have to definitely find where Janelle was at, because he played in the championship game. He played in the state semifinal game.
Sure. No, he was a contributor last year.
Got to find him. I don't know what's going on with the number situation.
All right, here we go. It is Reese back at quarterback. He's going to keep this one after faking the handoff, and he's going to get a pretty decent first down gain of about 5 yards down at the 38-yard line.
53 and 11. Joaquin Bolaños, number 53. We are looking at Gabriel Villegas.
All right, so 2nd and 5 at the 38. And looks like they just brought Sermons in for that one play that they knew they were going to pass down the field. Threw a perfect pass, but it was incomplete. But it's back to Caden, and now they're going to hand it off to Casillas, and he's going to be close to first down yardage, maybe a half yard short.
Cannon Ramage and Ethan Lopez on the tackle right there. I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first game, and off the top of my head, I gotta revert back to the roster.
So 3rd and less than a yard. And you definitely look for Reese to keep this one, but you got to watch play action too. Oh, they're going to pitch it outside to Casillas. He's got the first down as he's tackled.
Nicholas Nye on the tackle right there, coming in and making the play from the safety position again.
Gain of 3, but good enough for a first down at the Coyote 31. So now you got a situation where the Coyotes lead by 9. So it's not really a go for 2 scenario should the Tigers score, but they haven't scored yet. 1st and 10, they're going to give it to Casillas again. He's got a little room, but he's hit hard by...
with a big shot, Kyle Williams.
Yes, Kyle Williams, number 9. And not used to Williams wearing that number, so he wore 28 last year.
Gain of 7.
Yeah, good run on 1st down by Jagger Casillas.
And Kyle is leading the Kyle defensive tackles, and he's a great safety, but you don't really want your safety to be leading tackles.
No, you don't. 2nd and 3, and keeper this time, and another 1st down.
Nicholas Anaya.
As Nick Anaya makes the tackle, but not before 1st down yardage is gained. About 5 yards on the play for Caden Reese.
And it looks like the guy's going to go against Lawson. It's not sure, but it looks like it's possibly going to be a hold.
Yeah, they're pointing that way.
Yeah.
And they'll definitely take that penalty. Back them up and negate the 1st down. So holding on the Tigers. And looks like it's going to back them up near the 34-yard line. We'll see where they put it down. The 34 it is. So it's going to be 2nd and 13 now.
Makes it for a little bit tougher of a 2nd down. Kyle set. And a pass. Uh-oh. Number 15 coming.
And just, I think he basically threw that away. He had a receiver in the area, but he was just getting rid of that before Gallman could get to him. Great job with the penetration and the chase down of the very athletic Caden Reese. So it's going to bring up 3rd and long now, 3rd and 13 from the 34. They've got to get to about the 21 for a 1st down.
And Coyotes are in search of their 1st sack right now. So,
No
they haven't got
season.
one yet. And so you definitely want to break that ice
Boy,
right
I tell
here.
you what, I'm sure we didn't go a whole half of football without a sack last year.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Big 3rd down play here for the Coyote defense.
Single backfield and trace that.
Going to roll it out, and now come the other way, looking for a screen, but nobody's there.
Oh, my goodness.
What a catch.
Great catch by number 33. Fullback out of the backfield, it looks like. I'm not sure what the flag is over here.
Well, Asaya Vitia had it.
I thought he had an interception.
He had the play sniffed out for sure. He had his man, but just a great catch and a pretty good throw by Caden Reese for a minimal gain. But let's see about the laundry on the field.
Look, I do apologize. I got a little excited. I thought I saw him with the ball, and I thought he was going to take it to the house.
Well, he did have it sniffed out, but the catch was made. So we'll see if the.
And they're throwing out the. Oh, it's a water bottle. I thought it was the kicking tee. PATT, extra point tee.
So we'll see what the decision is to be made. Usually in the ineligible downfield. So.
And they're taking him back, so it's going to be
so
3rd and 20 something.
Yeah, they're taking him back, and I like the decision here. Again, it's one of those.
3rd and 18. I thought it was a 10-yard penalty.
3rd and 18 or.
So right here is the defense. You want to pin your heels back and let's go. They got to get long yardage. Let's go on the defensive line. You're pass rushing. Let's see what you got right here. It's going to be Joaquin Bolaños coming off the edge.
Now they basically go empty. But he breaks free somehow of 2 guys and just throws it away. Nearly intercepted, actually.
We had Gauman and we had, remember, 60, looks like 66. Faustino Tarim.
Yeah.
Both kind of sandwiched, and they kept him up.
Yeah.
They hit him, and he sandwiched them, and he stood up, and he was able to break free. But luckily,
he kind of split it too. He kind of which, wow, that's a big time move to split 2 guys sacking you and get away from it. But Let's see what will happen here now. So it's going to bring up 418 from the 39. I think you have to punt this, don't you?
You hope for a pass interference, I'm guessing, maybe.
Boy,
that's just rev back. You got a 4-man rush on the front line. What's the deal if they're going to come off the backside? We have
this is tough. He's going to roll out and throw it, but just looking for interference. And
no.
Oh, they are going to call it. What are they calling there? He's turned around. It's going to be 15 yards and not a first down. I don't believe it's automatic, is it?
There's no way that was an interference. The only interference I would see would be on the offense pulling it backwards because he short-armed it.
I mean, maybe you could say illegal contact. Boy, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Still 4th down.
It's still 4th down, but now it's 4th and 3. Boy, I don't like that.
I agree. Like, that ball was short, no play upon it. It's kind of.
I mean, if there's that much contact and the ball's not short, maybe. But I'm not even sure who initiated that contact.
We got 3 going on and 2 coming on. There we go. Now we got 3 and 3. We got a run play, quarterback keep right here.
Yeah, he's going to throw.
No, they did not.
Boy, that's going to be close.
It's
going to depend on the spot. Can't give him his progress until he makes the catch. That appears to be short.
By a yard. And first down for the Coyotes. They see the hand come up.
Wow.
That was a mind-boggling play.
Well, I mean, if you're going to run that play, you better get to the sticks.
Yeah,
you got to get to the sticks before you turn to make the catch. And you know, it's not a terrible play, but you got to execute and get to the sticks. So turnover on downs. First turnover for the ball, I believe.
Give them the Coyotes, on the 21-yard line.
Yeah, that's a big stop. 5:26 remains. Coyotes still lead 14-5. That was our score coming into the half. There's the pitch on the option, and huge defensive play by this big defensive front seven for the Tigers. It's going to be a big loss.
-3.
-3 for Lujan, I believe, was the ball carrier.
There was a lot of Los Lunas Tigers right there waiting for him.
But I'm not saying it's the wrong decision by Lynn because he was going to get stopped for 3 yards lost there. So maybe
3 unblocked Tigers waiting for anyone who had the ball.
Right. So maybe you give Lujan a chance and make that pitch. Maybe you just use your big frame and just push forward. Maybe you can get not as big a loss. So the big dog's back in. Let's see if they go to Bolaños. They do. And Bolaños with a little room and a great spin. And look! Right is off to the races.
Go!
He needs one block.
Stand in front of him. Noah is going to block. And that is it. That is a 20. No, I'm sorry. That is a 80-yard. 81-yard run by Joaquin Bolaños, who was met in the backfield. Take and bake all the way.
What a spin.
Yes. 81 yards.
Shakes off the defender in the backfield, then spin move to get the next guy to miss, and then showing the speed.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought for sure one of those D-backs was going to catch him, but no, sir.
And he extended the distance
He
between
did.
them. Yeah.
He did. Wow.
The closest one to him was Noah Estrada, and he extended distance on him, and Noah is very fast.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'll tell you what, I'm very impressed by the speed of Joaquin Bolaños on that play.
But I'll tell you what, Coach, he's out there every day in the summer running tires, running ties, doing the extra work. And so right there and then it shows you hard work pays off, and we're going for 2.
Well, I think you go for 2 up 14 here, up 15, nothing to lose here. You try to make it 2 touchdowns and a field goal, and Lynn can't get it done. So they're going to stay up 15, but I like going for 2 there. Try to extend it to 17. I think that's kind of a no-brainer.
Now, on the stats, that doesn't go against
Luke,
does it? Okay.
No, that's just a failed extra point attempt. So.
Oh, that was a dynamic run by Joaquin Bolaños. definitely got me out of the chair.
My goodness.
Oh, wow.
That spin move. I mean, I don't know if I was more impressed with the spin move or the speed at the end, but both were quite impressive. You don't expect when you have the big dogs in to have a game where they put on the jets and hit the extra gear. I don't know, man. Was that adrenaline?
That's he's done walking. He's running. You know what I mean? He is done walking.
He was not walking on that
He
one.
is running. There we go.
That was running Bolaños.
I tell them that in the
one.
halls all the time. Hey, no running, just walk in. And it's a funny, but right there, he definitely was running. That was beautiful.
I can't tell you the joke on air that Joaquin told me when he was about 8 years old at Noon Optimus Baseball, but it was similar to that joke you just told there.
I guarantee you got it from his dad, right?
I guarantee you.
There it is. Bolaños.
Funny joke. Funny joke.
There you go. I call him Mr. Lowrider. Bolaños.
All right, so 4:24 remaining here in the third quarter. Coyotes extend the lead 20-5. It's a 2-score game. They tried to make it a 3-score game, couldn't quite do it as the 2-point conversion fails. And now sophomore kicker Ben Vetta and
still a lot of game left. It's 4:24.
There's a lot of game
quarter.
against a very good team. So
we still got to play defense. We still got to play quality offense and
another pop-up kick, and this time it's going to be number 8 on the return.
Good hustle.
And he's going to make the corner, but took too long to get there, and it's going to be a decent return out to the 33.
That was brought down by number 20. Is that 28 or 29? Red shoes.
Nick Fuentes for Los Lunas on the return.
29. Daniel Guevara.
Guevara.
I do apologize.
Sophomore making a special teams tackle. I'd like to see that. It's hard to be a sophomore on a Coach Lynn football team.
Well, when you got 30-plus seniors consistently every year, it's...
Yeah, but it's still only 2 of them on the roster here, so or 3, I guess, now that I look at it.
And that sophomore class is sophomore and freshman class is just as tough as any other one that I've ever seen.
This is
great tackle by Cannon Ramage.
So Ramage, as we said, we're going to be calling his name a lot this year. Makes the tackle after they first round game, or first down game, I should say, by Jagger Casillas. And he's going to be the...
Lunas is feeling a little pressure now with that extra score, I think, right there.
Well, I mean, down 2 scores, that's when you start to feel the pressure. 1-score game, you don't feel the pressure till the very end, but once you go down more than 1 score, that's when things can tighten up a little bit.
Ball.
Oh, nice catch.
21.
Tayson Gaxiola on the catch on the beautiful ball from Caden Reese.
Yeah, he had Aranda turned around a little bit and just kind of outran him just a tad.
Yeah, but how about the throw right on the money?
Yeah.
I mean, we said
just
it.
out the reach of the defender and right in the bread basket.
Yeah, not terrible defense. I mean, he was right with him. He could have maybe turned a little sooner, maybe made a play on the ball, but just a beautiful throw by Reese and a good catch by Gaxiola. So that's going to bring up 1st and 10 at the 27. They're going to go back to the run.
Good play by Cannon Ramage and 34. Is that 34?
Yeah, it looks like Jonathan Ellis.
Jonathan Ellis.
I'm not even sure who had the ball there.
The running back.
The fake. Reese, they wound up right on top of each other. I don't know if it didn't look like he was trying to block. And that was kind of a strange looking play. But here we go. 2nd and 8 after the gain of 2 on 1st down. Casillas, the diminutive back, both teams with a little running back on the smaller side. Now going to the air again. Nobody open. He's just going to take it downfield.
Great defense by Nicholas Anaya. It was an out and up, more of a wheel route. He was right on his hip the entire time. Great defense. I can't even get him for that. That's something to be recognized. He was coming from the inside, stood on his hip the entire way on the out, jumped on it, and then stood on him with the up.
Absolutely, and the help was there as well. Kyle Williams, recognizing that the pass was going to go that way, was also in the vicinity to help out a little. But you're right, great defense one-on-one with Nick and I out there. It's going to bring up 3rd and long, 3rd and 8. And, if they go for it on 4th and 18, I think they're going to go for it here if they don't get a 1st down. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's going to be a run.
A quarterback keeper
Yeah.
Great getting off the block. Joaquin Bolaños coming in, and you got Cannon Ramage as well assisting.
Yeah, made it a minimal gain. It's going to be 4th and a short 6, long 5 here. And it's the kicking team coming in, and I'm okay with this. Well, no, the kicking team's not okay, not coming in, are they?
Yeah,
they are. Wow.
There they are. They put it down just now.
Boy,
You got to check for fake right here.
Yeah, I don't know. This really doesn't seem like a kicking situation to me, but they are going to kick it, and it's up, and appears to be good. So that makes it a 12-point game. I'm not sure what that gets you.
I knew Los Lunas had 2 years ago had one of the best kickers in the state. We had one here, Roswell High, and Los Lunas had one over there. But this guy right here has impressed me very much, this kicker.
Well, you know, the first kick he made from 33 had plenty of leg and was a solid kick. That one, not so much. It was still good, and it was a shorter kick. Well, actually, it was about the same, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. I just don't know why you go for 3 there. Why is 12 better than 15? I think you got to go touchdown there.
I agree.
I don't really get that. I know we're in the third quarter, 1:52 remaining here. And, you know, you're down 15, but that's 2 touchdowns and a 2-point conversion. So maybe that's his thinking. Maybe he's thinking, you know, now the pressure's off to get a 2-point conversion. But
well, I know when I was in the box, I had a big sheet that showed me, you know, 2-point lead, 4-point lead, 12-point lead, 13-point lead.
What does the chart tell you to do?
And that's they might have read the chart. I don't have it in front of me anymore, and it's been close to 10 years since I've been in the box.
And maybe not every chart's the same, you know, but I don't know, just kind of an interesting opinion there.
Yeah.
Or decision, I should say.
Right there, decision, yes, sir.
So here we go.
We can see if we can get a return here.
That has been
kind of.
The return game has not been good. This is going to be Sanchez. And no return again.
So
Colby Sanchez, right?
About a 13-yard return.
So starting relatively deep in their own territory, they're going to start at their own 19. Roswell Coyotes, who couldn't get it going their first possession of the third quarter, now backed up deep in their own territory. 20-8 your score. Only a field goal here in the third quarter so far by Los Lunas.
As a coach, you want a continuous, stagnant drive. You want it to be 3 yards, 4 yards, 4 yards, 3 yards, 7 yards, 3 yards, to kind of burn that clock and continuously grind down these individuals. And right there, just like that, we got about a gain of 4 or 5 yards, 4 yards right there. Who carried that? I cannot see. That's Nate Lujan. Give him 4 yards.
So 4 yards on first down, you'll take it. You know, you'll take it. That's manageable. That's especially with the lead. Now you're behind at this stage of the game, maybe a little less so, but Coyotes will take it at this point. We'll see what they do here on second down, if they keep it on the ground or if they try to get something through the air.
Spread them out.
Haven't been just a whole lot of passes thrown in this game by Luke Lynn. But he'll throw one here. Certainly will on second and long, because that's a procedure penalty. And that will back him up
I missed the call
to the 18.
So Luke Lynn right now is rocking right there at the century mark. He's at 9 yards with 8 total passes.
That's efficient, but it's
I have
not a lot of passes.
Completions. I may have missed, but I have 100% completions.
I don't remember a miss.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's super efficient then.
Yeah.
So, you know, if that's me and my quarterback is a perfect 8 for 8, or 6 for 6.
They're leaving Noah Estrada kind of one-on-one with the safety right here.
I wouldn't do it unless you like watching him run the end zone.
There he is.
Oh, Lynn's in trouble, and it's going to be a sack as nobody looked open for Luke. And it's going to bring up third. And after the sack, third and about 13.
We have the Los Lunas coaches banging on the walls over here, right here.
Yeah, they're fired up.
Yeah.
And this will probably end the third quarter. I don't see the Coyotes trying to get a playoff here with 16 seconds remaining. It's like we're going to go to the fourth quarter with your score. The Roswell Coyotes 20, and the Los Lunas Tigers 8. Roswell will be facing a 3rd and 12 at their own 17 when we come back. Thanks for tuning in to Coyote football here on opening night. They lead Los Lunas 28. We'll be right back. KSVPTV.com, 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM.
When you or your loved one is miles away from the nearest hospital, Trans-Aero Medevac has you covered. Out in the oil field, accidents can't wait. The Trans-Aero Helicopter Medical Evacuation Response Team gets critical care to you fast. No matter how remote the site, when every second counts, trust the fastest lifeline in the sky, Trans-Aero Medevac. Proudly serving Southeast New Mexico and West Texas. Flown for free thanks to the partnership from the City of Artesia and Trans-Aero Medevac. Life support by air.
All right, welcome back. As we head to the fourth quarter here from the Wool Ball in Roswell, New Mexico on a nice night. Now the sun's down, probably in the 80s. Temp-wise, I'll get it for you. 81 and clear, almost no breeze. Perfect night for football. And the Coyotes have not played perfect, but the defending champs do lead a very tough 6A Los Lunas team, top 10, 20-8 as we head to the fourth quarter. Coyotes are backed up at their own 17-yard line with a long 3rd down here. Should be a passing down, but as we said before the break, Luke Lynn is a perfect 6 for 6.
8 for 8.
8 for 8 with 2 touchdowns.
94 yards total.
But probably going to need a completion here to keep this drive going.
It's going to be a tight window because they're going to be playing pass defense.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, they did bring the heat last time.
They did.
And right now they're all walked up. We have a 7-man guys on the line and see what they're going to do.
Empty set. Let's see if he looks for his check down to perhaps Estrada, who will be one-on-one if they send the house. All right, here we go.
They did bring him. And they did throw it. Oh, he got a pass interference.
Yep, and that's going to get the first down.
He might be in jail if they were. That was definitely illegal. You cannot grab a face mask in a jersey at the same time.
Well, that
Number one was all over Noah Estrada, and definitely that is an easy call versus the call we got back here on the other on our side.
Yeah, that's illegal in 48 states, I believe.
50.
Okay, all
50.
right.
And if there was 2 more, we say 52.
That was a molestation down the field. And a great read by Lynn. He knew who he had, and that was going to be his read if they brought the house, and they did. So they're going to mark
and
off.
He threw it good.
He did.
He threw it deep enough to our guy, and Noah still almost brought that down.
Yeah,
Noah almost brought that down, even with the guy all over him. Yeah.
So it'll be 15-yard penalty, and on 3rd and 13, that means it's first down, and the ball will be placed.
And if you take a look, Noah is every bit of 6'2", 6'1", definitely 6'2", and the defender, which was number 1, I don't have his number on me, but number 1, Andres Romero, a safety for Los Lunas, he's
5'10". They listed, yeah. So
I don't know. He doesn't look 5'10".
Well, that was a good read, good play, and the drive stays alive for the Roswell Coyotes.
Pass again. He's going to go into Kobe Sanchez with it. Oh.
Yeah, and clearly pass interference again, and there's the flag. So it'll be 15 the easy way once again. And again, he's still perfect.
Airing it out. A little bit, feel comfortable with throwing a little bit further.
And another good ball.
Yeah.
I think if he doesn't get interfered with, he hits him in stride there, and it's probably a touchdown. It's probably a good play to interfere with him.
Yeah.
Because I think that's a touchdown otherwise, as long as he can make the catch.
Give it 15, then it's 7.
Yeah. That
sounds weird, but.
No, I really do think that was a fine play by Thaniel Padilla, the senior linebacker, because I think that's a touchdown if he doesn't interfere with him. So first down now at the 47-yard line. They've got out from deep in their own territory now, and this drive is a win either way at this point.
I like the play calling because it brings them to where now you got to play pass defense. You can't just pin your ears back and come at me.
I think this is pass again, but here we go. 3 to the right. They are going to pitch it out to Lujan. He makes one man miss and picks up maybe a yard before he's knocked out of bounds. So just 1 yard, bring up second long, second about 9:48. And now we got Colby Sanchez is fired up for some reason. I'm not sure
That was a great
why.
defensive play by Luis Lecono.
Lacano. Okay. All right.
Yeah, he got off the block and made the play. And if not, that's off to the races.
Yeah, because he's going to outrun that guy behind him if that play isn't made. So here we go, same set except the other side, and they fake it and now throw in the middle, and that's trouble as that ball bounces through the hands of Diego Sanchez. And boy, quarterback's nightmare when you throw a hard pass and it gets batted up in the air.
And it was up there for a while.
It was.
The only people back there were Los Lunas.
White shirts.
So that's Luke Lynn's first mishap.
First incompletion, and we are at the 11-minute mark of the third quarter. So Luke Lynn showing the accuracy and the efficiency. 2 touchdowns, and that was his first incompletion. Had a couple others, but they were negated by penalty. So here we go, third and long. Appears to be a passing down again. And he will pull it back out and throw down the field.
Great catch. Who is that?
I believe that's
Noah Estrada with a great catch.
But,
8 yards, just a yard short.
Yard short. It's going to be fourth and less than a yard. And here come
That was
the
in
big
traffic.
dogs.
That was in traffic. That was play made. You know, that's a tough catch to play and a tough throw to make. To get that in with, you had 3 guys in the triangle area and you shoved it in there.
So
and that's fourth down. First time we get a fourth down play. What are we going to do here?
I think they're going to go to Logan.
The big legs?
I think they're going to Logan Hoover or call his own number, one or the other. Going to go to Hoover. First down.
Great run right there by Logan Hoover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yard.
5 yards on 4th and 1 will bring up a first down at the Tiger 39-yard line. With 10 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter.
It looks like Los Angeles is going to have to bring in a second team cornerback, that Luis Lecono. Sorry. He is out. He went out. It looked like there was a block and landed on his ankle wrong. So if Coach Lynn is recognizing, someone in the box recognizing that there is a new guy out there, maybe take advantage of that.
Well, let's see. They're going to split out Isaac Gonzalez against the new cornerback. Let's see if they
Joaquin Trujillo
are paying attention. He's got one-on-one if he wants it. Let's see if they try it.
Oh. Yep. Offside. Whoa, they're pointing towards us. Coyotes.
Let's say the Coyotes jump first. So instead of first and 10 at the 39, we're going to have first and 15 at the 44. And I think they were going to take a shot there.
That's why you look down here, you see Isaac Gonzalez say, let's run it again. Let's run it again. Let's run it again. So, we got eyes in the sky over here.
So
they recognize what was happening.
So Luke and Isaac talk Coach Gomez into saying, hey, let's try it.
Yeah.
Let's see if that's the case. So same formation, same lineup. And they will take a shot.
There it is.
Exactly.
And we got him. And we got him. And we got him.
What a catch.
That is a...
What a catch. And I'll tell you what, I'm surprised the flag didn't come out there. There was 2 hands by the defender.
25-yard pass to Isaac Gonzalez.
What a catch by the junior slot. And what a throw by Luke Lynn. Would have been his longest completion, if not for the long touchdown.
And Lynn goes over the century mark with that pass.
Throws a pretty nice ball.
Yes.
And what got me in warm-ups is just how effortlessly he just kind of flicks it out there and it goes 45, 50 yards.
Well, he definitely has the mechanics. Like I said, he was a starting pitcher and I would say one of the best in state. Very underrated, being the fact that just kind of with the location we're at. But the fact is, he's a dang good pitcher.
He can sling it.
Yeah.
And this is Bolaños, and doesn't go down easy, but he's going to lose 4 yards.
I'd say 3. I'm going to give him a -3 on that.
Oh, okay. They were at the... All right. Well, you're generous.
I have no pencil whipper. I play golf, and I am 100% accurate with my pencil.
All right. Well, scoreboard operator disagrees with you, but that's all right. We're going to say second and a long 13, a short 14 at the 15-yard line.
And my eraser ain't working, so I can't erase it.
And it's going to be longer now. Another procedure penalty on this veteran offensive line. Well, if it was one of the line, I guess it doesn't have to be a lineman.
I would say no, because I like linemen. I got a soft heart for linemen. I got my son. Used to wear number 74 on the state semifinal or state final.
Both your sons are linemen, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So
Elias would choose not to be if he didn't have to be.
Well,
but we were blessed with the size.
Yeah, got that lineman size, but all right. So now second and 19 from the 20. They can get a first down without scoring, but this is essentially a second goal situation here for the Coyotes, and we go back to the air
to Nathan Lujan.
And just
and
too speedy.
Oh, that did not look good over there by the two Los Lunas Tigers running into each other.
They came together, and that's how people get hurt. Guys not expecting contact, and you can get hurt.
Gain of 11.
Well, that's a nice play on second and 19 because they roll it out and use the speed of Lujan to get an 11-yard gain and make this third and about 8 from the 9, I should say.
And we have not moved the boxes yet. I wonder what's going on.
Well, the white hat is talking to Coach Lynn, which makes me think it could be a penalty on Los Lunas. But there is a conversation being had at the moment.
And it looks like Coach Lynn is not huffing and puffing, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. It looks like he's just having to make a choice and make a decision versus
deciding if he's taking a penalty or if he's taking the play. And now talking to Coach Gomez. Said, what do you want to do? You're the offensive guy. What do you want to do? And now the flag comes out. That might be a procedural thing. But let's get this sorted out now. It's a penalty on the Coyotes. Is it?
I have no idea.
I think it must have been a penalty on Los Lunas that was declined, but we never got a signal.
Meaning that it is third down.
If they play from here, it's 3rd and 8 from the 9.
There it is. Now we're moving. We're moving over there.
So here we go. Pulls it out.
Oh, we got guys. We got guys.
Yeah, but he's taking it himself. He's not going to get the first down. He is going to get some yards. He's going to bring up 4th and about 3 from the 4.
He got, 5 yards? 6.
Yeah, 5. You can give him 5 or 6 there. And I'll tell you what, I like the decision because I didn't see anybody open.
Well,
I didn't see anybody open.
I did see Noah Estrada kind of breaking free, but there was a linebacker in front of him chasing him.
Yeah.
But if they would have, he had to lead him a little bit. Had it been a perfect throw for a touchdown right there. But now it's 3rd down. Now it's 3rd down. I thought we just had to.
I think it's 4th down.
Oh, yeah, that's very
All right.
confusing.
Well, everything says 3rd down, so a lot less pressure here. But look at
He is walking in.
A little high
step. He is walking in with a 5-yard touchdown run.
Luke Lynn with the touchdown. He's accounted for 3 of the 4 Coyote touchdowns, either throwing or running.
And that was a great play call. You had Nathan Lujan go out to the left side like a flare out, and the entire defensive line chased him.
Yeah.
And everybody cleared out, and Luke just walked in.
Well, and I don't think the plan was, I think it was still a pass.
Yeah.
But he just said, hey, this is easy.
Nothing but red.
Yeah, nothing but daylight.
Red. You're good to go.
Extra point is good, so the Coyotes now lead by 19, 27-8. 6:54 remaining in the ball game. We're going to take a break. Be right back with more fourth quarter action from the Wool Bowl. KSVPTV.com, 106.5, Roswell's Talk FM.
Roswell, your used car dealership is here. Tate Branch Roswell. Come experience the Tate Branch difference. We've got a huge selection of quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs, all at great prices with big discounts happening right now. And here's the best part. Every single used vehicle comes with our lifetime powertrain warranty at no extra cost. It's all backed by friendly hometown customer service that puts you first every time. So don't wait. Head to Tate Branch Roswell, 2000 West 2nd Street, and drive home happy today. Tate Branch Roswell. Come experience the difference.
All right, we are back. The Wool Bowl Coyotes have extended the lead, making it a 3-score lead, 27-8. 6:54 remains here in the ball game, and now the pressure really on Los Lunas to take the ball offensively down the field in a hurry. The Coyotes set to kick off.
7 minutes left to go in the game, and I am impressed. I am impressed. As of right now, defense has stepped up. Offense has been very consistent. Overall play has been extremely confident for me going into next week and the continuation of this game.
I mean, you can pick some nits here and there, but yeah. I'll tell you what, there's some penalties and some, silly penalties, in my opinion. But there's not much to complain about, really.
Big run back, and now we had on the tackle, we had
all the way out to midfield, no flags.
Number 20 and 23, we had Isaiah, Navita, and Noah
Stinson. First time we called the senior's name. So a little special teams action there for one of these seniors. Now, that's exactly what, barring a kick that goes to a return that goes to the house. That's exactly what Los Lunas needs. They need a quick hitter here because they are out of time with just 6:41 remaining and down 3 scores. Wonderful to see Ceremons in again because they got to think they got to throw the ball. Although nothing against Caden Reese. He threw for over 1,000 yards last year. He's going to run this one, and good gain on first down.
We're going to have a offensive holding.
Well, you would think the flag coming from that direction, and I hadn't have talked to anybody, but we got an injured Coyote
on the tackle. No, injured Tiger.
Oh, Tiger, sorry.
I didn't see who was on that tackle.
I missed it too. The flag.
It looked like in the vicinity of either Nicholas Anaya or Kyle Williams. That's kind of where they make plays, and I didn't catch it, so I don't know who to give credit to right there.
Well,
play it back on the big screen.
Yeah.
Where's it at? Where's the Jumbotron over there?
Yeah, that Jumbotron is on order, I believe.
Yeah, okay.
But, they've got him at Hobbs, and now they've got him in Carlsbad.
I'll tell you what they did at Carlsbad has been, I've seen the inside, I've seen, it is absolutely beautiful.
Big screens for
all of the programs.
Yeah, I believe baseball even has the big screen. So
yes, they were one of the first ones. Mike McGaha down there, and he told me that they really take care of that program, and it's not just that program.
No, all the programs,
it's all
the facilities there. They have probably the best tennis facilities in the state as well. Yeah. All right, so it was a hold, we think, although, 10 yards.
I did see it. It was an open field.
So it's going to bring up first in about 17. Looks like it did occur down the field a bit. But 6.5 remaining. And here it is. Here's Ceremons. And now Ceremons is going to take off. And he's got a big gain. First down yardage as they finally get the backup quarterback down. But
on the tackle.
I suspected they might give Ceremons some reps here because they're just chucking it down the field at this point, down 3 scores, and he was just in for one play, and they put him in to throw it, and he ran it. But
quality.
Good decision. You'll take that gain. But the clock will continue to run. First and 10 at the 37, and boy, they feel like they have the luxury to run the football.
Good tackle coming in right there.
That's Robert Pino on the carry, the senior. They list him as a slot back / kick returner. He's another little guy, 5'7", 150. And I don't think they have the luxury of running the football here, do you?
Yeah, well, if they want to run out the clock,
Yeah, I mean,
keep going.
Coyotes
Coyotes
will
are
be
like,
happy.
go ahead.
Yeah.
We'll give you those 6-yard gains.
Yeah, run the football.
Yeah.
Even if you score, we'll get the ball back and run the clock out.
On the tackle last time was Nicholas Anaya on the good tackle. And again, they're running the ball with the quarterback.
And at least he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
We'll give that tackle to Kyle Williams, who forced him out of bounds.
But, yeah, I'm of the opinion this really isn't a luxury you have with now just 5.5 minutes remaining in the ball game and you're down 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
27-8 is your score. Coyotes bending, not breaking at the moment, but not enough ticks left moving the ball this slowly if you're the Los Lunas Tigers.
Your time.
And
so we got a wheel route.
And now we got a penalty.
Great tackle going on right there by Cameron Ramage.
Ramage takes down Nick Fuentes after a gain of maybe 1. Oh, sorry, maybe 4.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was practically no gain on that completion.
Also
okay.
want to recognize our dance team and cheerleaders. They have done a great job. I love the way we do things down here in Roswell. It is all the way across the stands, the seated section for our fans. There is ladies, young cheerleaders, dance teams all the way across, kind of like a football, kind of like a junior college or college atmosphere.
Well,
we got
a good
dance
crowd.
coming on, yeah.
So this crowd getting a good show on the field and on the track here. Penalty was against Los Lunas, so the clock stops, but 10 yards back. It's going to be 1st and 15.
And we had the Pep Similar today, and they both had a great performance. Real big shout out to Andrea Rico, which is the head coach for the cheerleaders. She's done a great job. Oh, big hit coming from
Ramage.
Nope, 34.
Sorry, that's Ellis.
Ellis. Quarterback left the slat receiver in the air a little bit, and you can't leave those ribs open or else you're going to get stuck.
Yeah.
And Ellis definitely took advantage of that.
Ellis was just kind of waiting on that. And you're right, the throw was high from Caden Reese. Does stop the clock. 2nd and 15.
Looks like they're about to take a shot. We got number 10 over here by himself. Oh, now Joaquin Bolaños walks out with him.
Gonna roll it out.
Yeah. He looks like, oh, he's a left-hander.
Yeah.
He's a left-hander. I just recognized that. A little slinger right there.
Yeah, Caden Reese is left-handed and throws that one out of bounds. Receiver was not open, so probably wise to throw it out of bounds. Not risk a minimal gain.
Now on the defensive side, is he going to pin his ears back and let's go get him? Or is he going to kind of set in his own set?
Well, again, with now under 5 minutes to play and a 3-touchdown lead, you can pretty much do whatever you want. I mean, it's easy to call the defense in this situation because there's not enough urgency.
I like it. You got to block me. I'd say let's go.
Yeah, I tried at least once.
Oh, we got a screenplay. Great. Number 38.
That's going nowhere. Well, got a little something out of it and got out of bounds. I'll tell you what, that's a great play by Jagger Casillas.
Yeah.
I mean, he had a guy all over him, evades him, gets some yardage, and gets out of bounds on 3rd and long. I mean, that makes this down manageable.
Yeah, Ethan Lopez was all over that and just kind of couldn't. He was there, but just couldn't get all the way there.
So now 4th and 7, you're obviously going. But this can be the ball game. You got to stop here, and this is the ball game.
I agree. Shut him down right here and there.
And really, this has been a great defensive series for Roswell because they've made
forced them.
Yeah, they forced them to use so much clock here. Makes the catch, but did he get inbounds?
No, he did not. He is waving him off. He did not get down. It is a turnover on downs. A great stop by the defense.
Absolutely.
Questions have been answered. Questions have been answered.
I agree 100%. This defense has been, they've played in the past. This Coyote defense has played in the past kind of that bend, don't break. Don't give up the big plays. Keep them in front of you. Keep the chains behind you. But I'll tell you what, they've been very good. I'm not going to say great. They've been very good tonight.
They've met my expectations. They have not disappointed, not one bit.
They've met every challenge.
Yes,
honestly. I mean, they did give up They did give up, the field goal and the safety. I mean, it wasn't their fault, but
and
2 field goals and a safety.
Like you said, we've been blessed. Oh, not blessed. We've been spoiled.
You know what? I'm gonna take it back. They've been great tonight.
Yeah,
they've kept them out of the end zone. 2 field goals and a safety is all they've given up. I mean, they've been great. I take it back. I sit corrected.
We've been spoiled for
We
2
have been
years
spoiled with the defense.
we had last year we had five kids on the defensive side go sign for college ball.
Yeah.
That is extremely impressive. And I may be wrong. We may be 6.
No, it was 6. I think one is since decided not to play, but I think we had 6 go to the next level from that defense. And that defensive line last year, tell me a better defensive line in the state in the last 20 or 30 years.
Could not. They were absolutely amazing. Fun
type formation, and they're going to go fullback with Logan Hoover. And I love the play call. Logan's going to push ahead for.
I'm looking at a face mask. There's a flag that came in late. Face mask, possibly punching, but it's gain of 5 for Logan. And he's a hoss.
Yeah.
He's a hoss.
Yeah.
I know if you follow Kyle football, we had Bryce Sanchez for 3 years, and he was definitely one of those guys that you could not just take down by yourself. And Logan Hoover has kind of stepped up and kind of looks similar, not as.
Well, he's not a bell cow back, but he can get those kind of yards.
There is definitely not going to be one person on the defensive side that's going to just bring him down easily.
15-yard face mask personal foul called against Los Lunas. Takes the ball into Tiger territory all the way down to the 43. And we saw a tight formation and a fullback dive. And now Coach Lynn is hot. He's hot, and I'm not sure why. He's saying
wind the clock.
Wind the clock.
I get it.
I think defensive penalty in this situation, he's right. And now they're winding the clock.
They did not.
They did not wind the clock. So he's not going to be – Whitehat's not going to be corrected by the head coach. But I think you do wind the clock because it's – otherwise the defense can get a penalty to stop the clock. And
you don't want that.
No.
Because they'll be face masking
and this
Nathan
time
Lujan
it's
for a gain of 2.
Yeah, and a little extra shove there by Los Lunas again. And so I thought we had a timeout, but we don't. 4:12 now remaining and running. 27-8 is your score. A little bit lower scoring affair than I was expecting, but boy, I wasn't expecting the defense to be this solid this early in the season.
Yes, I agree.
Against a very quality offensive opponent. I mean, this is a top 10 6A.
Yeah.
This is a prolific offense.
Las Lunas did have a few, penalties that costed them a little bit, but
yeah,
still, whenever they were down on the 10, down on the 5, down on the 6, Kyle stepped up.
And I won't call Emmanuel Sanchez's number to embarrass him when he jumps off sides there, but
I don't know who it is, but if you can see me, I'm not pointing at him right now.
We kid. Yeah. It happens.
Timeout called by the Coyotes. And Coach Lynn is still having a situation with the clock.
Yeah, he still wants to know why the clock didn't run on the last play. But we'll take a timeout here and let's hear from a sponsor. Coyotes lead 27-8, 3:42 remaining in the ball game. KSVPTV.com, 106.5 Roswell Talk FM.
Attention homeowners! Fulkerson Plumbing has an August special that's too important to miss. This month only, take advantage of their whole home plumbing inspection and water heater flush. Now only $149 for homes up to 2 bathrooms and $249 for 3 or more bathrooms. They'll check all the plumbing fixtures for leaks, damage, and corrosion. Plus, offer special repair discounts. Right Fit members save up to 20% while non-members still save 10%. Don't let hard water cause major issues for the plumbing in your home. Protect your investment. Call Fulkerson Plumbing today, 575-221-9772.
back. Roswell Coyotes on their way to a Week 1 victory, which they did not get last year, as that game with Los Lunas was called due to weather, lightning to be specific. And this time, not letting them get away without taking the L.
Well, we got some old players from last year that are on the radio broadcast down in Amarillo. Mason Grayhouse and Ben Grayhouse are on the radio. Listen to us. Want to give you guys a shout out.
Something tells me someone named Lynn is probably listening.
I agree.
From that area as well.
Possibly a Carrasco.
I'm thinking.
And there is Logan again getting those tough 3 yards. 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
Yeah, they're fine with 3rd and long. They're just going to keep the clock rolling. And I doubt Coach Hennington would call a timeout. So, the most important thing here is to keep the clock going. And they'll even punt, I would think. Although they may decide that a turnover on downs is less likely to score with the, maybe
they've had some good run backs.
They have, and kick coverage and kick receiving has not been a high point for the Coyotes. That's something to work on this week. All right, here we go, 3rd and 12. Still going with a tight formation. One receiver out to the right, and
Great
they're going to run it.
Great shake and bake. Oh!
And that is Isaac Gonzalez. The gain of about...
I'm going to give him 8.
8. That's a solid 8. And now I think you run a play and try to get the first down. It's going to be 4th and 5. And if you turn it over on downs, you turn it over on downs. But, we're approaching 2 minutes. It'll be almost down to 2 minutes. Coach Lynn's going to use the timeout just to run the clock all the way down.
And this is not college football, so there will not be a 2-minute, what did we call it last year?
Oh, yeah,
it's
not a warning, a 2-minute. I forgot what they told us to call it. Oh, man, that's going to bother me, partner. All right, we're going to take a break as Coach Lynn uses a timeout here to use as much clock as possible. Coyotes lead 27-8, 2:08 remaining in the ball game. KSVPTV.com, 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM.
I'm Ben from Roswell Seed Company. And I'm John. We've been helping New Mexico grow since 1898. Seeds, feed, fertilizer, tools, all the good stuff.
Basically, if it grows in the dirt, we probably sell it. Or at least argue about how good it'll grow.
We're just down on South Main and we're always happy to help.
And hey, we throw in the advice and bad jokes, both equally unlicensed.
Go where the pros go. Roswell Seed Company.
All right, welcome back. What should be
countdown to a 1-0 start is what we're looking at.
No, I think we can put the game in the refrigerator. The Coyotes are going to start 1-0, quality win against a quality opponent at home. And looking at road trip to Alamogordo or Hodge?
Alamogordo first and then Hodge.
Okay, right. Two road trips coming up.
Oh, Coach Cisco, old alumni of Roswell High School. It's nice to have him on our schedule. I like seeing him whenever we go down there. He's been a great supporter for Roswell High whenever he was here, as well as now that he's up in Alamogordo. Done a great job with that program.
So we bring the punter out. He punts it squarely out of bounds. He's going to net about 15 yards on that punt. 17 yards out of bounds at the 20. But there's no run back. Only takes 5 seconds off the clock.
And that was an excellent snap.
Great snap.
By your number one long snapper.
Elias Lujan.
Elias Lujan. There we go. All right, here's another chance for the defenses to add to their stats and also continue to show us what they're made of. Again, last year's defense was like one of the best I've ever seen in the history of high school football.
Yeah, no, it was dominating. Yeah. All right, here we go. It is going to be Saramans.
And now they're backing up. And
And completed to about the 42. And let's not celebrate that first down too much. You're down 3 scores, going home. And
that's not good.
We got an injury and a flag, so that play is probably wiped out.
He made it off pretty quick, so it may just be something. I hope it's nothing too bad. That's a big one of our big guys coming in, Ethan Lopez on the sideline getting looked at by the best trainer in the state of New Mexico, Lisa Sandoval.
So they're either picking up the flag or it's on Roswell. Must have been on Roswell, and they declined it. Took the big gain. So 154 remaining now.
Well, they're getting the, whoa.
Dang.
They get
so
the play and?
It had to occur after the play. So some kind of unsportsmanlike on Roswell.
I do apologize, partner, that I did not catch that
I didn't either.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen that are watching. We did not see the sign right there.
So ball at the 44 of Roswell now.
That was a 30-yard gain.
Yeah, big gain.
Good tackle right there by Ellis. Joaquin was there as well. Joaquin Bolaños.
Yeah, Joaquin grabbed the sleeve to slow him down, and then Ellis finished him off. As the clock keeps ticking, down to 1:34. And
and we may not be as big as we were last year on the defensive side, but these guys are not small. You see them walking around the hallways, you can definitely tell they've been in the weight room.
Well, they've been in the weight room, and they've been in the powerlifting program, they've been in the wrestling program, they've been, in this program for 4 years. A lot of them, they're not small.
Oh, interception!
Oh boy, and stay on his feet. Number 25, that is
David Fresquez, looking to go all the way.
And
he's taken out at the 10-yard line. Big pickoff return.
And that's that's our
20,
first
30, 40-yard pickoff return.
That's a that's our first turnover. It's not a turnover on downs in the ballgame. So that's I guess the safety is technically a turnover too, but we hadn't had a fumble or a pick until right then, and boy, Fresquez just played that extremely well. The junior defensive back, and did everything he could to take it to the house, but just could not get her done. And now the Coyotes will likely just take a knee here.
And this is my favorite formation as a coach when I was coaching, is when you just yell out victory.
Yep.
Everybody knows exactly what to do, and all you're doing is taking a knee and looking at the scoreboard and watching it go down.
One more time.
The only problem is that Luke now gets a -1 yard right there.
Yeah, he does. That's just the breaks, man.
Yeah. Luckily, we're not playing fantasy football with these guys.
All right, one more kneel down. We'll do it.
Oh,
and there's a unsportsmanlike. And I'll tell you what. Official can eject somebody for that, and he can miss a game. And
definitely deserves it.
And I wouldn't be against
definitely deserves it. I mean,
that is a classless move right there. A classless move. And I'm sure that Coach Hennington will probably sit that player anyway next week, whether he gets ejected or not.
Edgar
Sotero
was the one that was on the receiving end of that.
Yeah, the center, who's pretty much defenseless in that situation.
There's no way
to see that.
That guy should be on the field still.
Well, they took somebody out. I assumed it was the guilty party, and now the clock, as soon as the officials roll the clock, will
27 seconds left, which
but they need the ball. Luke Lynn just had the game ball, and he was going over here to celebrate. So that will be the final score. They'll wind the clock here as soon as they assess the penalty. I think technically they'll move it half the distance, set it down, and then wind the clock. Well,
I'll tell you what, this has been a great game if you are a Coyote fan to watch, especially losing 30-plus seniors. They are returning 30-plus seniors right now, so, it's a big class going in.
Yeah.
This one right here, it's hard for me to say shocked me, but it impressed me.
Yeah.
It impressed me very much so with the way they commanded on all levels except for the kicking game when it came to receiving. But
all right, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back with statistics and wrap things up here from the Wool Bowl. Coyotes win 27-8 over Los Lunas. KSVPTV.com, 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM.
Some wounds need expert care to heal properly. At Artesia General Hospital's Wound Care and Hyperbaric Medicine Center, we use advanced treatments like hyperbaric oxygen therapy to help chronic wounds heal faster. If you or a loved one has a wound that won't heal, call 575-736-8235 today and take the first step toward recovery.
Get a great deal on versatile Kubota equipment today, like the Kubota L-Series compact tractor, the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S., Z-Series mowers, and Sidekick utility vehicles. Stop by your local Kubota dealer today. Right now, get select L2502 series for as low as $21,999 or $325 per month. Now through September 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
Hey, CVE members, have you scheduled your no-cost home energy audit? If not, it's time to sign up. Call 575-746-3571 to get your name on the list for a free home energy audit. Weather stripping, new door sweeps, minor repairs, and much more. Start saving money and keep that purchased air in your home. Central Valley Electric Cooperative is happy to partner with Green Metal Energy for this valuable audit. Again, 575-746-3571.
At Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details. 2nd and Sycamore and 1309 Southeast Main.
Picture this. You're behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor. You're effortlessly breaking ground, moving piles of rocks just by moving a lever, and enjoying the sun as you clear brush across your pasture. We could keep trying to put you in the moment, but to really understand what this feels like, you just have to get in the seat.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
All right, welcome back. Roswell Coyotes take down the Los Lunas Tigers 20. What was the final, partner? 28-9.
8. Yeah.
Two field goals and a safety. 27-8. Coyotes win big at home to start off their title defense season here. Partner, I hope you have better stats than I have recollection of the final score.
I think I do. We're going to start off with our defensive stats. We had a host of Coyotes on this defensive stats. We have number 23 with one Noah Stinson. Sorry if I mispronounce any names. With one tackle. Number 29 Daniel Guavar. Sorry, one tackle. Number 53, Gabe Villegas, one tackle. Number 10, Noah Fuss, one tackle. Number 66, Facino Tarin, one tackle. Number 56, I don't have a name for that one, but number 56 with the tackle. We have number 65, Lujan with one tackle. 18, Hoover with one tackle. Number 4, Ingram with 2 tackles. 24, Patrick Tarin with 2 tackles. 20, Isaiah Vita with 3 tackles. Daniel Borrego, number 78, with 2 tackles. Jake Amador with 1 tackle. Ethan Lopez with 3 tackles. Jonathan Ellis with 4 tackles. David Fresquez with 2 tackles, but an interception for a 40-yard return. Very close to taking it back to the house. We have Isaiah Aranda with 4 tackles. David Gauman with the 3 tackles. And leading the pack with 8 tackles, Cannon Ramage, Kyle Williams with 8 tackles, and then we have the top dogs, which are Nicholas Anaya and Joaquin Bolaños with 9 tackles each. Nicholas Anaya also had a defective pass, and Joaquin Bolaños had a tackle for loss as well. Now we're moving on to the offensive side again. Let me go back to the defense. I'm very, very excited for this defense. Now that I've seen them on the field, they're going to be fun to watch throughout this year. Moving on to the offensive side, we had a total of 288 offensive yards. We had 158 coming from the ground and 130 coming from the air attack. We're pretty balanced right there. Real balanced. Leading rusher is going to be Nathaniel Lujan with Leading touches with Nathaniel Lujan with 27 yards and 10 touches. Luke Lynn had 6 touches for 11 yards. You had Logan Hoover with 5 touches for 16 yards. Leading rusher of the day is Joaquin Bolaños. 4 touches for 85 yards.
Running Bolaños.
Yep. And then we have Alan Ingram with a negative 4-yard rush, and then Isaac Gonzalez with an 8-yard rush. Moving on to our receiving end. Again, we have Nathan Lujan with the 1 catch with 11 yards. You have Isaac Gonzalez with 5 catches for 47 yards. You have Alan Ingram with 2 catches with 4 yards, and the big numbers being set with 3 catches, 2 touchdowns for 91 yards. Noah Estrada. Diego also had a look his way. But very impressive, I would like to recognize, is our Luke Lynn. Luke Lynn was responsible for 3 touchdowns, okay? Total of 145 total yards coming off of his legs and arm. He threw for 130 yards and 11 attempts. Out of 11 attempts, he only had 1 pass that was not caught. So Luke Lynn had an excellent game. If he continues to play like that, I expect the Coyotes to be running again for that state championship for the 3rd year in a row. You know, it was a pleasure watching these guys. It was fun.
Yeah, it was a great start to the season. A lot of questions answered tonight, I would say, and the title defense started tonight.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to talk about the special teams real quick. I do want to recognize we had a couple of PATs made. All of them were good. Benjamin Vera were good, and just wanted to recognize him because those are points that were put on the board as well.
Absolutely. All right, so that's going to wrap it up. Next week, Coyotes are on the road, taking on former Coyote AJ Cisco and the Alamogordo Tigers. That game, of course, will be on KSVPTV.com and 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM. Voice of the Coyotes, Art Sandoval, will be back for that one, we think.
It's okay if you're not, Art. I enjoy what I do.
He's busy at AT&T Stadium tonight, and I'll see how that game went on my way home.
Happy birthday, Kathy. I think it's for Kathy's birthday is what they said, which is his sister.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, but that's going to do it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Coyote Nation, the title defense has begun. And as always, it's a great day to be a Coyote.
Signing out.
That concludes this presentation of sports on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM and online at KSVPTV.com. Coyote football on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM and online at KSVPTV.com is presented by Amigo Machinery, Artesia General Hospital, Bob Reed Pest Control, Central Valley Electric, Eastern New Mexico University Portales and ENMU Roswell, Moppin and Brown Dentistry, Pecos Valley Equipment, Roswell Seed Company, Trustmark Roofing, Trans Aero Medevac, the National Championship Air Races in Roswell, Dion's Pizzas, Salads, and Subs, Farmers Country Market, Fulkerson Plumbing and Heating, National Furniture Liquidators, Richland Dodge and Richland GM, Plateau Wireless, Roswell Honda, Wakefield Oil Company, and Tate Branch of Roswell. Thanks for tuning into this special broadcast. We now return you to your regular scheduled program.
For more tips,
Dion's is homegrown right here in New Mexico and is the perfect place for team dinners, family gatherings, and all your catering needs. Stop by their location on South Main and West Wildy in Roswell for the best pizza, salads, and subs in town at a price that won't break the bank. Dion's makes it easy to bring together your favorite people with your favorite food for any occasion. Visit Dion's.com to order ahead for dine-in or pickup. That's Dion's.com.